They're not good.
That's crazy.
They're a bad basketball team this year.
It was still 6 seed, so.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I put
bad.
Unlike other, I put my things in perspective. It's bad for the standards. You can just speak.
Plug it right into your heart. What?
You can just speak.
I said talking.
I know. I'm saying you don't just speak.
I'm talking. That's talking. It's just
That's
talking
whispering.
quietly.
Yeah, I don't tell you. You don't have to whisper.
Please tell me the definition of whisper.
Can you please whisper? I'm distracted here.
No.
Our whole campaign.
What do you want?
Our whole session is gonna be all whispers. You're gonna hate it
It's gonna
for
be so
audio.
moody.
I already have such bad audio for these freaking recordings. Please don't whisper.
Do I need to get you a boom?
Dante's gonna just whisper and I'm gonna just yell.
Yeah, so boom mic would have been great, but sadly I'm stuck with my computer side mic.
Alright, everybody, let's chip somebody get Andrew
It's
a
worked to the
boom.
point that it's.
We gotta get a. What is it, Best Boy? Are they the like? Isn't that the
Best
term
Boy?
for
Is
like
that
the
the thing now?
boom mic guys?
I can't remember.
Well, maybe this.
It might be. I can't remember.
We're live?
I was never the
I know
audio
that is
guy.
like. I know that's a movie.
Stream is brought to you by Best Boy.
Who is the best boy?
Motherfucker, we shouldn't do that unless they're gonna give us a sponsorship.
That's this session's tagline.
Best Boy.
Session 85. Who is the best boy?
I'll put it in the description.
No.
Previously on Don't Trust Me. Oh, by the way, we are out of Kyle tonight. I apologize. We are, however, in a Melody, a Beckett, a Chizumar, a Amber, and a Churchill.
Who's Amber?
And I'll be sponsoring everyone else.
Yay. Beckett just wants to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Don't Trust Me. Previously, at the facility, the group decides on a stealthy approach to above. Which, good enough athleticism, they all make it up. A party member, however, makes enough noise to draw the fleet towards them. The party convinces the group of their allegiance, having direct orders from the second seat Arknight, as well as evidence of carrying fauna in their ranks. The group meets with Titus, who informs the group of the land's deserted nature. He allows the band refuge for the evening. The group pilgrimages onward to discover a struggle was made within the base. It is evaluated that the previous residents of the bed were forcefully dealt with by the LOA usurpers. Meanwhile, Amba brings Melody back to Alganasha to reconvene for a few. Melody is able to eavesdrop on the duo discussing, the duo being Amba and Aramel, discussing a plan of attack of sorts. The conversation ends negatively between the two, with Amba storming out, back to the bed. Upon reconvening, the residents of the bed appear up in arms. They force the group into a meeting, claiming there to be no evidence of their trek here, meaning the Arknight was not with the party. Upon Titus and his second-in-command leaving to investigate more, a couple familiar faces confront them. Citadel and Diego from the Gauntlet approach and urge the party to turn over the Arknight, seemingly terrified. Right before teleporting away using Amba's voice ripper, the shoulder of Citadel is crushed in front of the group before being warped away.
I did it.
I know it's been a long 6 days since our last session. If anyone needs any clarification, feel free.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did I crush Citadel's shoulder?
Roll.
I don't think you
perception.
did.
Did I crush
Oh,
Citadel's
I will
shoulder?
totally
Roll perception.
Can I roll to see if they
15.
both crushed his shoulder?
No.
15.
That's bullshit.
15?
17.
19.
I told you not to roll, idiot.
I don't care.
No, none of you did that.
Dang it. Oh, rats.
Sorry, you guys rolled high. I had to tell you that
I'm
right.
still exhausted.
We haven't had a long rest, dude.
God damn it!
Just resign yourself
Oh
to
yeah,
just
no,
sleep
we've
and
just
fucking
taken.
attitude.
Just take a cat nap. Can you do like an elf person and do a cat nap?
No!
And then he gets half his energy back.
And do a cat nap?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I hate that.
That's literally what I just said.
Does someone
know,
just want to
I
give me the
like
spell
it.
catnap?
Is that a spell?
What?
Yes!
That's dumb as shit.
No one
No.
knows that. That's
What, you
always-
think
The
we got
literally is the spell
spells?
catnap!
You think we have
It
spells?
gives you the benefit of a long rest in 10
What
minutes!
the fuck?
That actually rules.
Yes!
Stop.
Why don't you have
He's
that?
so
then?
angry.
Because I'm not I don't have that kind of
Well,
magic.
whose fucking fault is that?
Well,
why don't you
excuse-
ask your weird voice in your head guy?
It's not a
Yeah.
roll-off spell. At least I don't think it is.
Alright.
Hey, Henri,
find
can
out.
you give me a cat nap?
He's like, what are you talking about? Just take your gun.
I thought you would never ask.
He's like, just curl up.
Okie dokie.
Just
Alright.
Every
Roll focusing in here, your
Yes.
last waking memory of this happening was this character pleading with you. It's like, we're in terrible danger here, before you see a hand rest gently over the back of his shoulder before just violently mushing it like a cabbage in the hand of a giant and him being yanked backwards. And then suddenly white. The static envelops you and then back. Standing right outside the doorway of Aramel's house in Alkanalsha.
This is actually for once not a bit. It was the hand that, like, I know we're getting a brief glimpse here, but is there anything recognizable about the hand that does crush his shoulder
Give me a nature check.
legitimately?
What if it's honored?
Do it with advantage.
Hey, flat roll!
Do it.
That's a 5.
So with advantage.
With advantage.
I'm exhausted,
He is
so I roll flat.
Yeah. It all happened so fast, man.
No, that's
I don't know
fair.
what
I
you're
didn't expect to get
expecting.
jack shit
Yeah,
anyways.
it was such a quick motion.
I'll also.
Okay.
I'll do it with
Regular?
disadvantage because
Well,
I
you don't
probably
need it.
don't know what it is.
Well, no, just regular.
Okay.
You've been from here before.
8
Guys, tell a
plus
story.
9. 9.
9. Like I said,
plus
it's just,
9.
Yeah.
Good job. I mean, you can tell it kind of seems human, but a little distorted.
Okay.
But other than that, you can't put a name to the beast.
Okay. So we're back at Alganasha.
Hey, dude, you rule.
Al dente.
You shouldn't have said anything, Andrew. You shouldn't have said a thing.
Thanks for the correction, Aldante.
Yeah.
I got him.
I got you.
Boom roasted.
So we're just chilling in Alganasha right
Yeah,
now?
this happens. Several of you have a spritz of.
Chilling is the right
We're
word.
just
No.
Yeah.
Chilling.
It is
We're
late-
chilling.
It's late at night, though. Several of you have just this spray of blood that's upon you here from just the popping of this man's joint in front of you.
Ew.
And so you kind of have this, and it's just silence amongst the group as this was the worst way to leave this encounter. And Amba looks back and forth and is like, what the fuck was that?
It was a hand.
In the hand.
Oh, clearly it was a hand with what's going on?
Church
Oh,
leans over and vomits.
You know? Fair.
Was
What?
that?
A
A
little
little
heads
heads
up
up
next
next
time
time
It's
would be
just all
appreciated.
Oh yeah, you probably haven't had that happen to you very often, have you?
By the way, make sure none of that blood gets in your mouth. This place is full of
Say,
disease.
can I roll to see if my mouth was open?
See, I'm fine. I have a helmet, but you guys should probably worry about yourselves. He just slowly wipes
I
the blood
spit
off
a
his
little
face.
bit.
Hand is full of disease.
Fair enough.
You do? Make a medicine check.
Ooh, we gotta taste it.
Jesus. 4.
Oh no.
Because you're sitting next to Fulton, that's why.
What do you want to tell you?
Immediately.
As you spit it out, you gradually feel your tongue go numb.
Guys.
What?
Guys. My tongue.
Oh, none of us have fucking. What's that?
Greater
Prestidigitation.
restoration.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Prestidigitation.
high.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick.
You're fine.
This fucking guy.
I could jump over a Bozier tongue, I guess.
It's just such a bad roll on your hand. I don't know.
That's fair.
You have this necrosis. We need something now.
Cut off. Cut off.
I can cut it off for you, but
And then I
prefer something else.
And
Does
then I could
anybody
cure.
have anything?
Then I could cure. I could mend. Could I mend his tongue back?
Mom's gonna immediately come up and grab you by the tongue and use 5 points of lay on hands to cure your ailment.
Nice.
Just with his big meaty
That's right.
fake
We do
arm,
have a palate.
just sprays it, and they're just like, "I got you, Beckett."
I was gonna.
Oh,
I was
it's like
just.
Listerine spray.
I was just gonna slide it in here. I never thought cutting off the tongue was the right move there. Also, I'm not good in this magic thing sometimes, but I'm pretty sure you can't mend a tongue.
Don't know till we try.
I
I was
mean-
100% ready to cut your tongue off for you.
It could
don't
work.
ask her for medical advice. It will.
I was
probably would not.
the first one that said cut off my tongue though.
I know you did.
I literally
the
have
problem,
about 5
understand you,
minutes.
though.
well,
So
look,
they
the,
interpret
the
anything.
problem is you have a bad habit of occasionally jumping into conclusions.
You are not proficient in medicine. I am. So.
Yeah, I just said this is not from deep medical
Suck it.
training. It just
Suck
felt
it,
off
kid.
instinct. Nonetheless, what the fuck
With the
just
foot?
happened?
This commotion is going about. The door of the cabin swings open. To this
Fucking hell.
crotchety old dude.
Hello.
Bruh.
You please shut the fuck up.
Sure.
We
Would
just
you like
saw
us
a
to
dude
whisper?
get fucked up.
I mean, if we gotta lower the volume level, we can.
All right, bye.
See. let's all use our inside voices. We're obviously upsetting our
We
host.
are outside though, right?
You're screaming. It's the middle of the night.
Like don't tell me to
It's
use
like
my
a couple
inside
of
voice.
cats in
We're
heat outside the window. You're still mad at it. Like, God, shut up, Jesus. I know you're outside where you're supposed to be, but fuck.
Kayla and I were just talking about that yesterday.
Okay, nonetheless,
Gee,
again, to circle back to the point here. What just happened? We all
Well,
saw a
the
man's
hand
arm
grabbed
get crushed.
Yeah.
My best
then it's recovered
estimation
blood
is
now.
that they didn't dispose of the bodies well, and that they killed at the outpost, and that's the result.
Oh, yeah, they killed people.
Temples.
Karma.
What I have a lot of experience in this area. What I know roughly the time frame it takes for these bodies to pop back up if not disposed of properly.
Give me another nature check with advantage.
Roll it flat.
It's a flat again.
13.
Okay, with that at least, oh yeah, it's, I mean, it has to be taken care of pretty quickly. It's got to be at least within a day or so.
Did we get a rough time frame?
But that's on a completely dead body, unexposed to someone actually biting you. That's just the air's natural presence. If someone is actually bitten, well, you technically don't deal with those folk much. But so you can't, with the 13, you can't get a full time grasp on that.
So by the odds I have here in my experience, how do we know roughly in the chitter and the chatter how long ago they potentially completely wiped out an entire group of people?
They said 4 days.
4 days.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, I pull out that pillowcase that had like the burn on it, and then I wipe my face off
Oh,
of this blood.
just like, oh, look.
Yeah, it was in the bunker thing that we were in. Yeah.
That's what you're using to wipe your face.
Uh-huh.
out.
Yeah, this is
The
mostly
only
just
thing I
for
got.
posterity.
Right.
This is mostly just for posterity
away.
check, but since this is you're all exposed to bodily fluids, you just give me everyone a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I'll give you a break, Becca. You've already dealt with yours.
We'll just see.
Oh, that's a 21.
Okay.
Just for fun, we'll see what I would have.
Con is my best
You
saving.
don't feel like much blood going on you.
Oh.
16. 16.
You okay?
That's in that one.
She's not okay.
I was right, dead front and center.
I just look
When
over and
that-
see Ember just vomiting
So
blood
no, you
profusely.
do.
Mine's a
Can I
12.
since I already took care of it, can I help her clean a little bit?
Okay, you do a
to give her
medicine check
advantage?
too if you want to at least try, because you kind
Okay.
of.
I believe in you.
I'll use my roll that I just did for my fake Constitution save. It was a 14, so the plus one is a 15.
Okay.
I'm like bleeding
bit.
from my eyes.
Okay.
Where's it coming from?
By the time she's wiped most of it off, you get to her and notice the areas that are still infected, and you focus more specifically the areas near the corners of her mouth and the areas like rimming the nostrils that she just barely missed. You can't risk it, and so you get in there and help.
Get it?
Deal with it.
Get it?
off. And with Beckett's help, you don't seem to at least immediately suffer any consequences. At least immediately. But you do realize, it got in your eyes, it got in your mouth. But I mean, your tongue's not numb. Anyway.
Absorb the power.
You might not be okay.
You just won't go to sleep.
Man, if only I ever wore a helmet.
Yeah, can I have yours?
Thanks, Zamba.
You can eat my ass.
Can I have it?
No.
I mean, if you're offering.
I cannot use my powers with it.
Okay, so for what it is worth, just put this out there. If you said 4 days since they potentially committed genocide, that we have not fact checked yet, but feels like they did.
100%.
It takes about a day in the most stock standard of ways for unproperly processed bodies to turn out here. Given that there's also an opportunity that there was some more direct exposure in these elements. I think the theory of gigantic mass zombie outbreak is a good one. Now that being said, I'm not used to them getting big hands and crushing. That's a little new.
Could that be another one of the creatures? I'm specifically thinking of those guys that attacked us in that one town.
Yes. Okay. And you would.
The
You roll your nature check earlier
the
on?
chest mouth people.
Yeah.
Oh.
You rolled your nature check on just trying to figure out what that was.
Yeah. On the hand specifically.
Well, because you rolled earlier. You rolled
Oh,
9
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I thought you rolled a nature check before.
I think so.
After that. I
I
don't
think
know what it
you're
was for.
I don't know.
If not, I'll give you another
Okay.
nature
I
check,
believe in you.
please.
I have a question in a second.
What's up? I'm sorry.
I'll wait for Dante.
Hey!
That's why you gotta get the good juju.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you think in your head here,
Is that chest mount?
and
Chestnut people.
you really just kind of think about all the different types of amalgamations here, and you think about stuff that has anything to do with hands. And just a blink of like your residency kind of flashes before you here when you were like after you're conditioned and your head was being filled with the dangers of the land before. Your generals seem to really advise against dead bodies in general, but at least piling them up like without like exposed to the elements. The bodies themselves, I mean, they have a chance to phalanx.
Okay. So most likely it's not the chest mouth guys.
The chestnut. You're talking about the Ashmen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't look like the Ashmen.
Okay.
The Ashmen were very tall, and you would have definitely known if it was an Ashman.
Okay.
Were the Ashmen the ones that like they look like shadow people, and if we didn't keep our eyes on them,
That's the facility. That was.
Those are
right.
weeping angels.
No,
Okay.
the Ashmen were those guys that grabbed that lady and pushed it into its stomach and just killed her. It was at the beginning of this.
This is
little
all
escapade.
bad. What I'm hearing is this is all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it fucking is.
No,
it
but-
sucks.
It insta killed her. You didn't want to get grabbed by that.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna put this out there. We hang out, we regroup, we take a nap,
Little catnip.
and maybe we have to go deal with a giant outbreak of nasty in the morning.
We need to get some helmets.
And it's okay with everybody. They're actively dying. I mean, I'm all down for a waiting, but I mean, these are your people, so I guess your call.
Do you even think they're gonna be there when we get back?
Hopefully not.
The more allies, the better. But Jesus,
I meant
that
like
was a
this.
little dark.
I meant the soldiers, but okay.
Again,
All my people were dead.
I was
As
gonna
far as I'm aware, they're getting
I was
revenge. I don't fucking care about the Legion.
I'm just gonna point this out. I have no ties to those motherfuckers.
believe it,
So
but-
Makes our
personally,
job easier. When we
Yeah,
get it up, we're
it-
just gonna wipe out any survivors.
yeah,
right?
I mean that's just where I'm at. I will ask those with a more emotional tie what they want to do,
Those motherfuckers.
but personally,
I'm so sorry.
I'm fucking tired and I want to take a nap. And if they all die, they die.
But
That's
you-
no
but
fucking
you wanna
problem for
take a
me.
nap.
Guess I'm very tired and I don't want to sleep.
He's a cranky cat.
Even with
Dealt
the
with
fur
this
on your face.
bullshit.
Like, the bags under your eyes.
As always.
You teleported away for like 3 hours earlier today. You're telling me you didn't take a nap in that time?
Listen,
Oh yeah, by the way, they took you with them when they went back to Anganash. Just for a moment.
listen. I wanted to curl up in
Very
a.
briefly.
I wanted to curl up in a corner, but some asshole wouldn't let me sleep.
You went up to your ranch. I didn't do shit.
I had shit to do.
Yeah.
Listen,
When we
when
came
you're
out of
away for a couple of weeks, the household chores pile up.
When we went back to find you, you were straddled against one of your llamas. I don't know.
That was an intimate moment that's not for you to see.
Its eyes were dead like the sunset.
Fucking knew it, man. Fucking knew it.
You do you.
The closest thing I have to children butt out.
No, it was funny, Colton, because we cut to you, and you're going, eat your own.
Let me capture the farmer side of him very well.
He did pretty good with the accent too.
Yeah,
honestly.
it was
just
kinda
foghorn
spooky.
leg.
I mean,
right here.
I mean, for what it's worth, there's a lot of foghorn leghorn in the bit.
Oh my god.
I try not to make it foghorn leghorn, but it definitely goes there.
Now we don't go overboard that black sand. I'll tell you what.
Oh
I
my
tell you.
God.
I tell you.
I see.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right.
So we're sleeping here and seeing what ruin happens.
As safe
They're
as
overnight.
right here is, I consider this safe. Although we might have to find different lodging.
Why?
I'm not sure Arama wants us here right now.
I mean, the rest of you can just we can go back to my house. Y'all can pitch up some tents outside.
fine by me.
I'm not that far. We know that's a safe location.
I could set up a small perimeter with my alarm. But it's like pretty small.
Whatever works. We don't have our cube anymore. And our lavish cruise ship is 100 miles away now.
Where's our little shelter
Wonderful.
thing?
It got blown up by fauna.
What a fucker.
Also, the
Man,
fact that we
served
just
so
left.
good.
It
When
was
we
fact that we
good.
just
It was
left
good
one
as
of the
it
arc
lasted,
lights
but
on the
Yeah.
cruise ship is just.
what?
Fauna's just chilling on the cruise ship.
He's
while
having
we're
like, he's
hundreds of miles away.
Some freaking halfling's giving him a lap dance right now,
He's
putting
like
a
sitting
cigar
with
into
his
his mouth.
shades. Just
It's like, yeah, fuck me. Anyway,
If you're offering lodging, Gizmo, I'll take.
Let's,
Once again, sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, you're fine. I'll add this again to those that have more of an emotional tie, to those that could be in danger. If we need to go back tonight, we could probably find a way. But if there's no big emotional ties, I think attacking this in the morning is the best idea. Also, because it might let them, clear themselves out.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't feel bad for Diego.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
deserves to like explode in blood, but you know,
Dylan, do you know the backstory behind this changeling?
fucking sucks.
I
Oh, they don't brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay. And he tried to roofie one of our party members.
Oh, he
No,
did.
you brought
He
up the
did.
murder.
He did roofie Emmy's character.
Yeah, but I
He
think
didn't
didn't
do
we save her?
anything
Didn't somebody
inappropriate.
save her?
He just stole her currency. That's all he did.
That we
Just
thought.
robbed her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which was the point of the establishment.
Yeah.
To rob?
To
Yeah.
take marks and
The
earn
marks.
To pilfer?
Depeculate? Let's all just go. Let's go.
Alright.
You just curl up
Got a
right
little
there.
Mario there.
Let's go!
He just
Didn't
makes
mean
like
to.
3 little circles.
Makes some biscuits and then he lays down.
You fuckers are sleeping outside.
We're already outside.
Yeah, when we get to my house, I'm staying inside the house. You fuckers are staying outside.
Oh no.
I'm
I don't
sleeping
think
my
I've
nice
mentioned
comfy
that
bed.
I don't think I've mentioned in a while that I was homeless and we used to sleep outside.
Would you like me to play you a sad song?
No,
No, she's
I'm
good
the
at that.
Okay.
She's good
In
at
the
that
group.
herself.
Well, it seems like you were looking for some pity, so I wanted to
I
give
promise.
some music.
No, it
for
was
the
actually a
party.
joke because they tease me a lot about talking about my past.
What
Again,
do you mean
new
you're
year,
homeless?
working on it.
How long? When was that? Where? This is brand new
Listen,
information.
where's my farm background?
Horse?
Yeah, farm back.
My shantytown background.
This is
Your
Algan-
shanty
Well, this is
town.
Alganasha, so this is what you
All
get.
day.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My shanty town.
We all take it. We all curling up, going to bed.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Does anything happen?
We travel.
As you guys make your way through the dead streets of Alganasha now, you notice there's been a little of a soul lifting from the town here. As it's been a week or so since you've last trudged here, there's the people that are still out on the streets are begging. They're hungry. Which, I mean, I guess you kind of helped them in that aspect.
Oh, there's not a kind of. We did. We destroyed the major food supply in the area.
Which was people, but
It was.
at least it helped them.
Semantics.
This person.
Semantics.
It was
You
at
know,
least people that didn't taste bad.
You have.
They did taste very
You're
good.
at least left with this slight moral burn on you that. Did we really help them?
No.
But you saved your friend, and that was what your job was. You moved forward. You traverse your way all the way to the ranch on the north end of Alganasha. And once you're greeted with your birches, they're sitting there just gulping in the wind.
Relax, Nathaniel. Relax.
It is just
It's
just
okay.
butts heads with you, so just you feel its tumors glisten against you as it freaking.
I did miss you.
This creature loves you. Either way,
Something's gotta. All right, keep the fires low outside. Don't get in the way. If you wake up early enough, there'll be breakfast.
all right. I guess good the rest is due after that fight. Anyone need me for the rest of the night? I'll turn in. All right. Good adventures, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right?
Aye. Amba finds a place to curl up and body's rest.
Alright.
If
Yeah,
anyone
yes.
stops me, I'm going to bed.
So,
I got exhaustion to get rid of.
sure.
Okay, is that what the majority is going for here? Just trying to pick things up in the morning?
I'm gonna call Drummond Dawn.
Okay.
Hey,
Do
German guy.
it.
Call
German guy.
German guy.
I'm gonna
Excellent.
take the.
I think this is the perfect point to establish that the OST for the majority of this arc I'm using, including the soundtrack that's playing right now, is from the anime Jormungand.
Yeah! I wonder where Jormungand
figured
got his
that,
name.
that was a nice touch. Either way, you're able to pull out the stone here and you buzz in, and sure enough, you reach out, and this character, you hear he's in the bit of commotion right now. You kind of glean that he might be at a bar or at some sort of social place within the construct that is Rossadalo. Churchill, good to check back in.
Yeah, how are things going on your end?
We are still idle outside of the bed. We are waiting, as you say, for word. It would look like the boss would like to depart within a day or so if we want to keep up schedule. Other than that, we are still on call.
Alright, we can probably work with that. So things got a little tricky inside the bed.
Did the residents not receive you well?
For a while, yeah, but the leader, Titus, was really determined to get a hold of Fauna, the little dirty gnome that the others brought on board.
The insurgent leader. Yes.
Yeah. And when we didn't immediately produce that, he took a couple of his men and went out into the desert to try to find our quote-unquote caravan.
I see. I can report this immediately. Do you want us to produce something? Something? Are you wanting them to expect anything, or are you wanting us to make ourselves present?
I mean, at this point, it seems like there's been some sort of, I don't know, outbreak is maybe the best word in the bed. Potentially the Legion didn't do all that good of a job disposing the bodies that they dispatched earlier. So they have their handful in the bed right now, and their leader is currently wandering the desert. So if there was ever a moment to take out one side of things and leave the rest for us, now might be it.
I will grab this quadrant. They will not see the light of day.
Sounds good. I think we're gonna crash here. We've been teleported to God knows where at this point, but we'll be back in the bed by the morning and finish off anybody that's left.
Godspeed to you.
Godspeed.
And you hear this commotion of him leaving his seat and knocking things over as he puts his device away, heading off into action.
As we lay there, I'm just like, anyone ever think about the guy with dicks on his back?
What a callback.
Not even that long ago.
What a wild guy.
Feels like forever.
That
He
guy's
just-
mega dead.
He just had a bunch of dicks on his back.
By Chisamar's hands.
Even those dicks are big.
Try not to think about the dick, man.
It's just around a campfire like in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
If you want to. Do the fuck you
Which
want.
I like.
I would have a fire pit. I
Chisamar
can-
has a homestead, by the way. He's having us sleep outside, which is
No
wild
fucking
to me.
clue.
It's
No,
meant to
I'm
be
telling
okay.
you. No. I said you. There's not a lot of space inside,
He's such a clue.
so I said you fuckers can stay outside. I'm staying
It's
inside.
ironic.
I mean, he's
This is
he's
just
nothing
like a
wrong.
throwback.
It is a weird
It's-
thing, way to treat guests, but I
It's
mean,
his
it's
house.
his right as the homeowner.
Yeah.
I like-
fuckers.
I like
That's
lay
what I
there
like.
until everyone else goes to sleep, and then I sneak inside and sleep on his couch.
He curled up
Also,
by his
you
feet.
again, quite literally,
It's probably
there
one
is not
bedroom.
room for guests in this
Probably
house.
a one bedroom. Yeah.
It is the
Sure.
space is the couch.
it's a.
So I'm actually giving you more space
It's a
by having you
suite.
be camping.
Yeah.
So Alma sleeps. Is everybody else following suit here?
Yeah.
Something stops me.
Okay.
had to refill 1 whole hit point.
I know. Same.
I'm not
Oh,
touching
no.
shit until that fucker tells me that I've slept through the night. I know how Andrew operates. I ain't touching shit until he says I've had my long rest.
Just my rule, D6.
Yep. Now I wake up soundly. I will take away my exhaustion.
Good luck, bitch.
It's like, hey, Chismar, you actually feel a tingle in the back of your head?
Fuck you.
Something attacks you in your house, and since none of your other party members are inside, they're
Hey,
not there to
that's
help
karma. That's karma.
Oh, God.
Karma's
car-
a bitch.
That's karma chameleon. Karma chameleon. And go. You come and go.
In the midst of the night.
Chismar, shut the fuck
I can't sleep without my music playing. I'm sorry.
That's why he doesn't want to sleep with him. He doesn't want us to hear his night singing.
It's like a night terror, but singing instead.
It's just a his
In
night
the midst
song.
of the night, a commotion hits forward that wakes Ember
Ah,
up.
fuck you. Oh, okay, good.
What?
That wakes you up.
What is it?
Commotion.
Just
Commotion. That was the word I did not hear. Thank you.
A locomotion.
Ugh.
Good song.
Just singing in my ear. I got that song stuck in my head, so I'm like.
Get out of your system.
Yes, commotion.
Locomotion.
You open your eyes and kind of span your viewing out around you here, and you take in the first thing that's very jarring about the area is that it seems to be still pitch black, but the sky is kind of inverted. The color of it, it's a white that's not sunlight. In the area around you, everything is black and white, as though obscured by a fog that's only covering them. Except for you, you're fine. You put your hands, nothing's different.
Like I'm not black and white.
No, you're fine. But you see around you your friends sleeping around the fire here. But there are extra figures. Other figures that, once again, aren't covered in this fog. They're familiar, they're recent acquaintance. Figures that shouldn't be here. You see 7 characters lying around this fire here, just lamenting to each other. A lot of them polyfolk. In fact, the vast majority of them polyfolk. One of them being a small, little goatling character named Chloe Panopoulos. And as they notice you awake, they gesture you over towards them.
Whatever. I go hug her. Can I hug her?
You come down and you put your arms around. Sure enough, you make contact.
Oh,
and the
fuck.
character
I'm dead.
The character gives you an embrace back, but not in a way that like it's good to see you. It's like, oh yeah, well come up. Glad you had a good night's sleep, as though no time has passed whatsoever.
Do I have like recollection of like what happened before I went to sleep, or do I think that this is okay?
Just give me a base intelligence check for me.
Ooh,
Oh, she's a wizard. She got this.
I'm a whiz.
Ready for this one too.
Yeah, another fucking that one. That's a 12 on the die. That's a 16.
16. Can you ask the question? I'm sorry.
Do I have any recollection? Like, do I think this is real, or do
Okay.
do I remember what happened before I
As
went
you
to
kind
sleep?
of glean this moment here, you don't. I mean, there's never really been a campfire scenario between your group. You guys spent the vast majority of time in prison while you were down in RWI. And so, as you kind of glean the area here, you don't recognize the nature of the conversation. You come to 2 conclusions: either this is a dream or a completely new encounter that's happening.
Okay.
But you're welcomed in. As you sit around here, this warm yet fleeting conversation carries on from one to the other. There's laughter, there's a little bit of dismay between them, until suddenly everyone's silent.
Was it everyone? It was everyone that was in the cell.
It's the 7. Yeah. You have the that I'm blanking on the name of the race of the satyrs. What is it? What's the name of them? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, satyrs.
Yeah, the elderly satyr The several Genasi
I was like an
folk
old
that were in
lady,
there.
wasn't
Yeah,
I?
that was the one that you guys bullied. The Genasi folk that you dealt with, the very large Minotaur that you dealt with as well. Durik. I don't know if you remember him.
Derek.
And of course,
Yeah.
and of course,
Derek.
you and Fisty.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, this silence washes over you in this moment here, and then Fisty looks up, back to work, and the figures all stand up, turn around, and you see in proportional areas behind them levers.
Fucking levers. Is there one for me?
There is.
No! That's fucking bullshit.
You see the characters go to each of them.
We've already done this plot hook.
One by one, they pull forward, and as they do, they fade away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gone. All that's left is yours.
Is this how I wake up?
Only one way to find out.
Okay. Can I still see my friends, like, sleeping?
They are, but they're obscured by this black and white fog that
Fog.
kind of blurs over them, like a condensed, bastardized version of this malleable static walls that you've been dealing with through the latter part of your journey.
Do I still see my body?
You don't.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll pull the lever.
Pull the lever and you close your eyes. And you yank it forward and your eyes lurch open, and suddenly it's daytime.
Oh, God.
It's daytime for everyone.
Hey.
And yes, you can have your rest, Fulton.
Exactly.
Exhaustion's fucking dumb.
That until the moment you lay in it,
Exhaustion
realize you're just laying in a pit of black sand. You're like, no, black sand's good for you. Never mind.
There we go. Oh, that feels better.
He wakes up and there's just a sprinkle of black.
Chismar wakes up a little before everybody else, frying some eggs and bacon on the fire.
You think you do.
Well, I assume I would get up there. Amber's wide awake, just rocking the fetal position.
And she's just laying looking at the sky.
Okay, Ember, I do want you to make a perception check
Screaming
on
about
this.
it all night.
A lever. Ain't no levers out here.
Oh, is that perception?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Everyone's getting up and around and figuring out. There is a slight alteration to your environment. They're sprouted out from the sands, just kind of packed in here around the campfire. Is this ornate, kind of entwined, or old age lever, size of a person sticking out of the ground.
The size of a person?
That's how big they were. Yeah.
Does anyone else see that?
Damn.
Do we?
Does anyone else see that lever?
The fuck
Do
you
we?
talking
You have
about?
no idea what she's talking about.
Ember, are you okay?
No.
Yeah, I see the lever.
I'm not
Sorry, you said there was
Right there.
breakfast.
Yeah!
Goes into the
Holy
homestead.
fuck, did somebody say breakfast?
You guys can it just smells like
Get
rich.
out of the way.
It is meat and eggs central in there. You just smell it. Church, how you like your eggs?
Is this
Medium.
prosciutto?
You got it.
How do you even know what this is?
I'm gonna go investigate.
Listen, there's a lot of things you don't know about me. In my free time, I'm a pretty good cook.
He's fine.
So several of the boy
Yeah,
figures
fucking bite your
kind
dick
of
Let them go.
throwing off what you're
Charge.
talking about, as men do to women often.
I can investigate more when nobody's around.
Hey, I said I.
She's probably on a period.
I said I saw.
They have hormones during those times.
And for what it is worth, Beckett did say he saw it. He tried to confirm the illusion.
You do?
Yeah. Like I see it. It's right there.
Church is a woman.
I'm insight
Make
that
a-
shit.
I have
Make
no
a-
clue. I just like point.
Make
kind
a
of where
deception
she's-
check. You might not even be pointing at it.
I just like point where she's looking at. Just, it's right over
You're like,
there.
where is it? You know.
Oh my god.
That's a good roll.
25.
Oh, I can't even beat that. I only have a +1.
It's just you and Beckett in this weird happenstance here.
Are you as fucking crazy as she is?
Maybe.
Whatever.
There's a lever right there, though. I see it. It's.
I hate to break this to both of you.
Yeah.
Nobody no
What?
breakfast for me.
What material is it made out of? Is it made out of stone?
So
Or is
you
it
go up
wood?
and you go up and it's metal.
It's meant. Okay, I know you're fucking lying.
Nah, you still think I'm telling the truth.
Nah, that roll was too good, idiot.
That's metal, not stone.
Must have been the way the sun was shining
Sure.
off
How are you investigating it?
I don't want to touch it. But like, can I like dig around it a little bit? Like, see
I mean, you could try.
like how far down it goes?
Yeah, sure. You can try to give it just a little dig around and do an investigation check for me, please.
it. Do you want me to touch it for you?
No, don't touch it.
I'll touch it.
Don't touch it.
Just start reaching out, like where I think it
30.
might be, just like where she's digging around.
You're
not helping
with
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
If he touches it, I fucking swear to God.
You got this. Oh no.
8.
Hey.
Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, I'll find it, I guess.
It's somewhere.
Okay, now I'm convinced you.
I,
You don't see
I
it.
still have the morning in my eyes. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Still waking
All
up.
this sleep. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, it's pink eye. Anyway, what'd you do?
I'm like, oh, dirty 20. I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
like just trying to dig up around it, like see if it's like connected to anything, if it's just fucking stuck in the sand, like.
And
No one
as
else
far
can
as
see
you
this
push
shit.
around like the softer bits of it until eventually you reach the more packed dirt, I mean, it goes in.
I will like bit aside, like help her like dig around it as well.
Okay, and so let's say you're doing.
Just kind of following like her.
I want you to do an advantage or investigation check. Do it with disadvantage though.
Okay.
Like while he's doing this, like
Because
I'm
you're just
gonna,
kind of like, I guess I'll see what she's trying to do,
I'll like,
but you don't really have any.
I'll tell him about the dream.
Damn it! You keep taking away my good rolls. 9.
In this scenario, a bad roll doesn't necessarily mean bad because you don't necessarily know where you're reaching. You kind of haphazardly just like lean into where you are, and as you do, your fingers bump into something corporeal.
Okay. Like I can't see it, but like it.
As
It's like,
your hands bump into it, you see just a faint little wall of black and white. Just as you keep contact with it.
Is it the static?
I'll try to like
Am I being affected by the static?
without
right
her knowing, like try to like throw some sand on it
now?
and see like if it like stops where that is.
You take a little bit where it goes and just and it hits it and just kind of falls to the ground. Doesn't even go past it.
Okay.
Albeit the contact points with this are so small you can't necessarily see the black and white, but it does just kind of cloud around it.
Okay.
And do I see that as well?
Yes.
I'm gonna take like a big old scoop and like hold it like over the lever and like just let it fall.
Sure enough, just falls straight through, and as you do this, you just see this
What the fuck?
cloud just envelop. Give me a perception check.
'Kay.
Beckett.
Melody, what are you doing? Are you getting breakfast with the guy?
God,
Jesus Christ.
10.
I'm like
Okay.
sitting by the fire and I'm like tinkering.
Okay.
A song.
Because this isn't a super subtle thing that's
I love
happening
that.
right now, you can at least with a 10, at the bare minimum, being my DC, notice just a faint, as the sand is trickling off of this lever, see in the corner of Ember's ear this faint line of black and white just leading to the ground and up the line of the lever.
Shit. Cool.
You probably hear me just like whisper, like not even thinking about it, just like what the fuck is going on here?
I know. Do you see this? Like,
I do, kind of.
kind of.
In my head.
There's something coming out of your ear to go into the lever.
What? I'm like reaching for my ear.
Okay, that's what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
As you go and start reaching towards your ears, suddenly there's this wave of lightheadedness that hits you, and lever's gone.
The thing
It's gone.
left your ear.
It's gone.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
I have to say, it's just one of these eggs are actually.
I know, right? Listen, like I told you, I don't have a lot of extra skills. This is one of them. The shit I get keeping out here, the freshest of eggs you will ever find out here.
Having an existential crisis and they're talking about eggs.
Excuse
These
me.
eggs are tremendous, bro!
Excuse me for 1 minute. I'll set a plate. I'll swim head out the door. Y'all gonna fucking shit or get off the pot out here?
I didn't even know you could soft boil scrambled eggs.
Damn right you
This
can.
is amazing!
Fuck tits. You coming inside for food?
Huh?
Food
I love
inside.
that you said that. I love that.
Fucking up my flow.
second, Amber, what the fuck can be so important out
There's
there?
some shit happening out here.
There's
Shut
shit.
the fuck up.
There's shit happening out here all the time. What do you mean?
These eggs are the bomb.com.
There's an
See?
invisible lever out here.
What do you mean? Give me
No,
a minute.
it's
I'll
not.
fully step outside. What the fuck do you mean an invisible?
Well,
lever?
it's not
It
here
doesn't
anymore.
matter,
It
it's gone
disappeared.
now.
But there was an invisible lever.
Okay, if it's invisible,
Oh yeah, you
how
weren't
did?
with us when we.
If
Okay.
it was invisible,
So,
how did you see it?
like, what feels
These
like
damn
a
characters
year
weren't here
ago.
for this whole arc that this shit is important for.
Okay.
They all left.
Okay, so like 12
Cliff
months
notes.
ago, right?
Cliff
So
notes.
it's when we
Very
had
big
to.
plot point.
It's when we had to go to Oklahoma.
Shitty fucking
I
state,
love
but
that it
continue.
always comes back to
Do you know what
I
that
know.
is?
I've vaguely heard of it. It's absolute dog
It's in
shit.
the Midwest. They have a terrible education system. Anyway.
Every way
It's
says
a
no
sl-
education system.
Oh, that was a slur in Malik.
They just spit every
What
time.
did you say? Yeah. Like the evil eye. Okay. So we came upon a list of names that were people's real names. So like my real name is not Ember, obviously. That's like my Legion name.
Again, would not have picked that up. Would not have picked that up, but
No,
continue.
like I look at you like that. Like nobody. Okay, and
I go,
so
Quite
I
right,
didn't
Freya.
have like proper recollection of what happened to me before all of this stuff with the lantern, right?
Mhm.
Well, that's what like all of this led to. So levers are like a big deal for me. I hate them.
Why? You're not giving me the why. Why are levers a problem?
Why do you always have to yell?
I
when
just
have
dropped-
I'm sorry. I'm frustrated in the morning.
I
Sometimes
thought
and
you
this shit
got your
gets thrown on me.
sleep.
I
okay?
do. No, I'm a
Bring it
naturally
down.
high-strung
Yeah,
person.
you
Bring
gotta
it
sleep
down.
that way he can yell louder.
No.
That's also true.
He's-
But why are levers
He's
the
a-
again?
Got a little.
The
He's a,
point,
he's a
the
grumpy
point.
cat.
So
The
okay.
point.
So the point was that like some of us were like saved, captured, however you want to think of it, and we were connected by like these levers. Like we were. God damn it.
We'll get back on track in a minute.
Sorry. No, she did. You gotta check right when I pulled it up, so I had to play for a couple seconds. Just to make my effort not
So-
worthless.
So God, it feels like so fucking long ago. And so like the people that were pulling these levers, myself
Okay.
included, we were targeted
Okay.
like, for murder.
Okay.
And so like our friend Fisty, whose
Okay.
first name was Chloe,
Okay.
she was killed by Luau. She's the one, the reason I hate
Okay.
Luau.
I put that one together.
Yeah,
'cause you,
and so
thank
she
you,
was one of the
appreciate that.
people. We were both
Okay.
saved by the lantern personally.
Okay.
Before all this fucking happened. God,
Okay, just go through this again.
so long ago.
Why are the levers like? What did the levers do? Why did they traumatize you? What is the deal with the levers?
It's it was like the power for everything, right? Like the elevators didn't work without them.
The levers were for a different purpose. You remember?
It was the voice.
It was the voice, because there was a huge issue with
Mhm.
the super converter. If you left it on for more than a certain amount of time, it would start fucking people up.
Yeah.
Hence what went wrong and why you guys went to go stop it. And so you guys were the control group that came in to turn it on and be exposed to the horrid parts of it for
Yeah.
a small amount of time a day and then turn it off.
That's why I hate levers.
Okay, so you pull the levers, some terrible shit happened, and you turn the levers off.
Like
And
it's
that
like,
has led to now a lifelong rest of your
it's
life.
like being in
you
the
should
elephant's
levers.
foot. It's bad.
Okay.
And there was a lever here.
That's it. That's all I needed to know. That's
Yeah.
terrifying, and I'm sorry.
And
you had
there
to
was a
experience
lever here, and apparently it was
And I-
connected
I
Okay,
to
saw
my
it.
ear.
okay, and did he actually see it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we like bounced sand off.
Okay,
of it.
and then I just want a quick timeout again on that.
Oh.
You keep saying invisible. Did we physically see the lever, or did we
I
see like, the
saw-
outlines of it?
I saw it. I'm
Okay.
not actually sure what.
Okay.
it was.
I did see it.
Okay,
I
and
definitely
okay,
saw it.
and upon did we get anything off of the lever we saw? Like was it
Papa, what are you
was
doing?
it connected to anything?
It was connected to my ear.
Okay, that's peculiar.
Yeah. And then that's when you guys were like yelling about like, what the fuck are you doing, sugar tits? You're coming to eat eggs. Or
I said,
not?"
fuck this, not
That's
sugar
what it
tits.
was.
I'm not that demeaning.
I had a lever coming out of my ear.
What are you doing over there? Yes, sir.
Like, what kind of lever? As you watch forward here, he grabs onto something, you see this black and white form, and he, like, something like this. You don't see the lever this time, though.
Okay.
It's just, but you do see the effect that it was.
I
It's
see
the
it.
same kind of effect. You kind of see traveling down his arm
Becca's just like, I see
these black and white
Yeah,
lines.
Okay.
Is it similar to this? You had this just now.
It was right there, and you like might point to the hole.
How is it possible?
Don't know. I had a dream about this shit. Just this morning,
Expand upon this feels like a not good thing.
like all 8 of us were there.
I don't know. The Ripper here was supposed to be the last remnants of the superconverter. You just had a dream about it?
And Chloe was like, "Okay, back to work," which leads me to think something's going on with the voice again.
Is this the first time this has happened?
This kind of dream?
Yeah. Well, like this phenomenon.
As far as I know. I had a vision previously, but it was also another dream where like I was in a line with a bunch of people and we were like mirroring each other and then everyone was pulling levers. But that was when we were in Oklahoma.
Do you mind if I He comes over and is like, put your hand on my.
If you want to go inside,
Put your hand on it. It's like, just think about the device. And he says he's doing this, making eye contact with you, and looking back down and typing this coded language. And
My eyes like
Flips
glazing
in.
over.
And then he twists this third knob on here, and you're hearing this hits of you, this tonight, this. And as this happens, you feel this rush that hasn't happened since you first started dealing with the voice, and then. And the same lever you were just picturing is standing right there.
It's back.
Oh.
You see it now?
Yes, I do. This is okay. Yes, these are the lever from the. So you were one of the few.
How do you know about that?
Well, I was a part of the project. I'm not happy about it, but then again, I did not have much control of myself.
That's fair.
Yes, there's
Do we all see the lever now, or is it still
just
just?
these two.
Oh, because we've been affected
Yeah,
by the voice.
I used the voice ripper on you.
So, but where did yours come from? Think it's like calling to you?
I fucking hope not. I hope we don't have to go back.
Is this like a today problem to deal with? Is this like
I
a
have no
tomorrow
idea.
problem?
I should be the only person that's been able to do this. I mean, and I guess all we can do from there is experiment. If it happens again, we'll correlate the reasons. I hope this isn't going to be a progressive problem.
What does that mean? Do you think it's because of the blood?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Great.
Do we think those creatures were connected to the voice?
Which ones?
The hand thing that whenever.
As far as I'm aware, our facilities, what is it called? Our conduits, or our, the relays, yes, only travel to several cities within the LOA territories. The superconverter never even was an afterthought over here.
But there are tunnels to get from here to there, so there's a way that it could.
That is true. If something were to have walked across the planet, then again, our forces did that to invade you, so.
I
I
can't
can't
it's been
answer
done
anything
once.
now. I mean, has anything pivotal happened with you recently? Anything different with the group?
You all sprayed with the blood.
Yeah, just. What's
I
that look for?
mean,
What's that look for? What?
I'm like sweating.
What's going on, Melody?
What do you mean?
If that is your real name.
I mean, it's not.
It's
You know
not.
it's
Her
not.
name is Freya.
Her name is Freya. We've all heard it.
It's not special.
My name is Merrick.
Okay, guys.
Yes, we know.
My name is Drake.
I don't even remember what it really was.
And
Oh,
also
it's-
Trader.
Traitor.
And also Beckett.
Also Chris.
We know.
In a different
Chrisman.
life.
Okay.
1,000 yards there.
Why are you sweating so bad, Melody?
What? Nothing?
Okay, you're a liar.
It's not that hot.
What do you have to hide from us? Are you pregnant?
Yep. That's it.
You know, to be pregnant, you gotta fuck somebody. You know that, right?
It's Beckett's.
Congratulations.
Buddy, you know better than that.
Ember's face got so red.
You just see Beckett just
Redder
like,
than normal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
trying to remember now. Just like,
Sorry.
Alma does return the knob here, and your sense that your kind of lucidity is given back to, and the lever
gets
goes away.
shocked, He's like, did that happen?
Okay. I'm gonna message Beckett and say we'll talk later. Don't panic.
Alright, so did anything...
I'm gonna go.
To those unaware of this superconverter, one of the special abilities it had was to formulate programs that we could compute into it and force our brains to make it reality. Essentially using our... It combines the signal with...
I believe me a mother.
We become a part of the machine. The machine helps us build the world around us. For instance, we would be able to type into a machine, and whoever was affected by the voice would suddenly be in a cathedral when they were soon before just inside of an empty cave. There were countless abilities that we could use with it. The problem with the machine was that if it was left on for too long, it would start to corrupt us and slowly merge our brainwaves into the formula, which ended up being problematic to the people that built the machine.
Did any of the stuff that the machine creates from your mind, does it become real? Is it just...
Becomes real to us.
Okay, but it's not like tangible and permanent.
But remember when we were in the desert and I formed that bridge to walk over?
Yes.
It was real to me. I could see it. And it's
Oh, okay, so it's like that.
But
Okay, I'm
Say like
understanding.
when
it's
Glorious carried us over that bridge because he was exposed to the voice and we weren't.
There are certain things that you're able to. There are certain things that you're able to see once you've been affected by the voice enough that changes things around you.
And what you
for
see all depends on the program that was, put into the device. My machine here, I can edit those programs on a whim. Sacrifice a little bit of my sanity to change the world around me. It is a revolution in engineering, if you...
I just want to again clearing some things up here and there. I'm new to this whole fucking thing. Is this thing still existing? Did we destroy it?
As far as you guys have told me, you guys have crippled the machine, is that right?
Thought we did.
You guys
We didn't
You guys
destroy it.
pretty.
Or did we? We did destroy
You
it.
did
Okay.
unbelievable damage to it, to the
Okay.
point that it stopped working.
Oh, yeah,
and you
Glorious
guys had
did
no.
it.
Yeah,
thing,
we did
right?
unbelievable damage.
Well, Glorious lost all his appendages to at least cripple it. You guys were
We
able
need to check
shut
on
it off
him.
for good.
He's fine.
Okay, so
probably really
if you fucked it up that badly, it should not be existing.
That's why it is weird. That's
Okay, fair enough.
So there's got to be another outlet or something.
Okay.
There's got to be
Or
like another
if you're
conduit.
able to do things with it still, someone who was dealing with the whole force of it probably innately has that ability.
you don't think you've been scarred, do you?
Oh yeah, I hate that shit.
As you hear him say the word "scarred" out loud, his eyes open up a little bit.
Is it a visible thing?
Oh no.
I'm gonna just message everybody and say shut the fuck up. I'm gonna grab my guitar and just try to start playing like a really, really random, like distracting song.
Nobody wants to hear Wonderwall right now.
Down by the
Make a
bay.
performance check real quick.
I see a bad moon rising.
Literally.
I love Man Morrison. He's my favorite artist.
Dirty 20.
As you just this random
Start playing spoons.
attempt to distract is just dissident enough to like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I asked you if you wanted to hear the new song I'm working on. You said yes.
Not right now, no.
Well, then why'd you say yes if you didn't want to hear it?
I don't remember saying that.
You're hurting my feelings, Bear.
Play the song.
I am a pregnant woman.
Oh my god.
You won't know
Okay,
you are
can we
not
go take
my
care of
song.
some zombies?
You and Becca totally didn't do it.
Da, 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 da.
I
just want to say we had the comfiest night ever, and there are people living in Normandy over there right now. They're sweating.
Wow, what a
piss.
fucking reference.
It's history.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's old. Alright, so.
I could have used a freaking pretentious, made-up
Really
history
stood at the
moment
same
that happened in my world.
Get out of my head.
Okay.
Alright, so let's we'll get, I'm not at all
No, it's-
lowering the impact of what you're dealing with, but can we just table that and
I
go
mean,
deal
I'll
with
try.
I can't. You don't have to.
I can't help what
I
I
know,
see
I
or
understand.
don't see.
I think the static is in the past. We should never talk about it.
I mean, I agree.
That's-
I can't help it.
I am not any form of.
This is my greatest invention. How could you say that?
Don't.
I lost an arm to this.
Quite literally.
I mean, so did Hostel.
Fuck that guy.
What?
I've never
great.
I've never met the guy, but
I
he
know
seems
the
like a
guy.
bit of an asshole.
We hung out at the Dermo's house
100%.
back in the States.
I heard he was great.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, but I heard he was great.
Okay, zombies.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go kill these people if they're not already dead.
Just
In that
let's
case,
go
we're
do a
gonna
damage
kill them
assessment.
Twice.
Umbawamba, you can get us back there, right?
I get knocked down. Oh my god. Can I get full inspiration?
No, I'll give Fulton inspiration. How have I never thought of that?
Thank you. Thank you.
All the
appreciate it.
Wamba.
Yeah, Umbawamba.
What you drinking tonight?
I will take the whiskey drink.
Look at me. Inside of the drink.
Another drink.
Inside the drink.
Alright.
Someone walks by and accidentally bumps into him and it knocks him down.
Oh no!
But he does get back up again.
He thumped my toe.
Focus, focus.
Yes, sorry.
This is why nothing ever happens in my sessions.
There's plenty happen.
For what it's worth, you joined that bit
There's
where we're
been
like,
lore happening right now.
there has been some good lore happening.
Yeah.
But no, again, in all seriousness, can you get us back to roughly where we need to do with
I
the
can get you precisely back there. Just I want everyone to, if there is a commotion happening, be as prepared as
Immaculate conception.
humanly possible. The scariest part of this device is I never know who's standing there when I get there.
Just gonna snap my fingers and get the big ass great axe out. Ready to go.
I'm just holding my rapier.
I just
pull
Mine's bigger.
I pull out my
Mine's faster.
friggin' my gray coat death stick. Just like I guess this works.
Oh yeah, I also pull out the electric baton.
I,
Takes the cigarette she's smoking and taps it on her shield, and all these runes light up on her
Hell
shield.
yeah.
Alright, she might have the most badass way to get
Okay,
this shit
that's
out.
very cool.
I don't think I've ever had the more firm erection.
Oh.
Joking.
Keep it in your
Okay, wait. Before we go,
Touche.
What do you want?
before we go,
Like the bat you had, it was a swing and a miss.
I just want you guys to know.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Can you play my music, please?
Play the damn song.
No,
Wait, what?
I want you as Andrew to play my heroism
She's
music,
gonna
please.
do a speech.
Because I want everybody to get some data points.
Yes, please. You and your baby.
Yeah. I will extend it to my womb. I just want you guys to know that things could seem dire at times. And we may be walking in to a horde of horrible zombies. Or even worse than that, we may be walking into a place where a bunch of people are pissed off at us and keep asking for fauna. And that's, frankly, in my opinion, so much worse. But we all have strengths and abilities. Church, I don't know you very well, but you look so fucking badass. And I'm pretty sure that you could fight anything and anyone. Ember, you are so flamin' hot in spells and just in reality. And I'm glad that my totally real baby is gonna have you as a role model. And
Don't do that, that's my friend.
It's not me.
Chiz.
Yeah, I'm so fucking done with this.
Chiz, you may have a horrible demon in your head, but you also have claws. And you're cute as a fucking button, which means that everybody is going to think you are not strong, and then you can go full feral on them, and I respect you for
You'll feel
that.
great in a second.
Beckett, I am so happy to have you as the father of my child. You are so delightful and wonderful.
You get negative hit points.
I lose hit
Because
points.
it's a lie.
And Mare, I'm really glad you're here. I feel like together we can do anything. Also, Maud, you're pretty slay too. You're being so quiet tonight.
Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that.
It's
Anyway.
always so spot on.
It's always,
So good.
always nice to be included, you know?
It's just so spot
Let me see
on.
how
Stop
many
it.
years. Let's see how many years.
Stop.
Spent 5 years with each other, it's fine.
Everyone else gets your temp hit points. You cast vicious mockery on me.
Because it's a lie.
Okay.
How many?
You get 16.
Holy shit.
Good crazy.
0. Delete win 0. Alright.
Let's fuck some shit up.
I know you just had a big moment, but I do have a hero's feast for us all.
Oh,
God damn it.
love that.
I
Just make
I
breakfast.
didn't want to, oh,
I got room.
where do you think I got most of the, where do you think I got most of the silverware for this for?
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, yeah, the spoons we were using.
That's gonna
right.
It's fine.
bill me for it.
It's fine.
He brings it out, and it's just your food that he just put on plates. Just
It
made
quite
this-
literally is, but it's in fancier dishware.
You know it needed that upgrade.
It
And it's shining now.
Yeah, I was like, it just sparkles.
you know, first you eat with your eyes, so this is actually better.
You're not wrong, actually. It's one of the core tenets of
Alright.
cooking. I'm
First
still working on
with
that.
your
My plating is
eyes.
atrocious.
So-
I think I got the flavor concepts down, the good complexities of the different notes, but I just cannot get the plating right.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
I know. I don't disagree. I can't get the plating right.
I can help you out with that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like shit. He's going
You're
into
not wrong.
as he's pontificating about it.
Oh,
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
I mean, look at him. Look, he took like the hollandaise I made. He's got a nice little stroke line.
You did scramble the eggs a bit, but
Yeah, I know it. Listen, poaching is a hard technique.
I
is all
get
I'm
this.
saying.
I get it.
Yeah.
Either way, you guys are. If you did have disease, CJ, you would have been cured from it by eating this.
Oh.
CJ, you're free of your AIDS.
For 24 hours, you're immune
You're
to
free of
poison
being
and being
pregnant.
frightened, and all your wisdom saving throws are at advantage. You guys can also roll 2d10s and add it to your maximum number of hit points.
Like
New
not
max.
temporary.
No,
Well, I mean, it lasts 24 hours. So
but they're
if you wanna
technically a
rest,
new max.
If you rest before then, you can heal up to that.
Can you put
Yeah,
that
they are a
in,
max.
in the chat?
2d10.
Can you throw it in the chat?
What about a d100?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that 2d10 you also add at this time too.
I'm just gonna add it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add as a slider too. Hey, 4.
Feast.
And I'm pretty sure Amba rolls it, and then we all get the same number.
Is that what it is?
That's
Yeah.
how-
I think I have to roll.
That's how it was. when
Uh,
I did it.
I mean, I'll
That's
tell
how
you.
they did- that's how they did in Critical Role. You're right. I've never used the spell before.
Just roll
Sorry.
better than
Yours
an
just
8.
fucking slaps, man.
I only rolled an 8, so if you could roll better than that, that'd be great.
Where's my
Love that my iPad is just spazzing out right now.
He's just gonna roll 2 ones.
D&D is so cool.
I don't want to do a
One of our security
JRPG.
guards
JRPG's
plays
dumb.
D&D.
Yikes.
JRPG's stupid.
That's dual threes.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you take your 6 HP.
It's better than when I roll personally.
I mean, I
Sorry.
rolled 10.
I rolled bad.
God, okay.
Two threes.
You suck.
I have 3 hit point bars. That's so many.
Isn't that crazy?
We're so cool.
I'm taking away your speech. This is too many hit point bars.
Well, as soon as my iPad starts spazzing out, I will add this, but it is full spazzing. Like, it's just. Let's see if I can just get the camera off.
I say if you share it with me, I can also just have it.
No, usually it never has this problem. Something is just having a weird small fritz moment.
You guys, we should just abandon everything and go back to progress.
Let's just go get you a corn dog.
I love that. You know, the pregnancy cravings.
Pronto po.
Corn dogs rule.
It's like the whole plot of Perks of Being a Wallflower. A 10-year-long campaign just
That
to
show
get Melody a
sucks.
corn dog.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
My heart wants what the heart wants. My heart wants a corn dog.
I had corn dogs for dinner last night.
You're so cool.
Pretty good.
I mean, that is kind of cool dinner.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some mini corn dogs.
Okay.
I was
I had corn dogs on my
running a cargo trip.
Oh yeah,
Ate some corn dogs while I was.
that's a fisherman's feast right there.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is everyone
You've
else?
also had some actual fisherman's
Okay.
feast.
Let's play.
Take my tech back.
We're gonna play D&D?
I'm still just holding the rapier and electric baton, just like I'm ready.
I mean, what as ready as we can be. Stand close to me. Easy. Gather around everybody. Little cube in his hand. We're stuck inside a black and white static field. I didn't actually mean to change that.
Not
So
yet,
it's
at
cool.
least.
This is the back of my hand. And then. And we're standing in the dark area here. Oh, that one. What am I doing?
So dark!
Sorry.
I just start stabbing as we land.
Sorry, the American.
Anyway, I started
And
stabbing.
Church is just still wearing her sunglasses. I'm sorry.
Church always has the sunglasses on.
It's
An
okay. My
acrid
character also
stench.
wears sunglasses.
An acrid stench fills the air here. There's something
Why
that
did we
resembles
choose this?
iron in the air.
Oh, that's not good.
You have nobody in your vicinity. You were standing in the middle of this room before, this barracks area that had all these soldiers gathered around here. Now that it's daytime, I mean, it's only clear that they wouldn't be sleeping, but there's just this silence in the area here. And this warmth in the air, this humidity. That's what you currently assess, at least just from passive.
Can I do investigation?
Hello.
You shout out?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay,
Don't let the
after the
book
shouting,
get
everyone
ready.
make a perception check.
17.
17.
17.
Natural 20 for a 25.
With an investigation here,
Dirty 20.
24.
it's all really good perceptions.
To be fair though, we were like on guard when we came up, I feel.
As you look around the room here and try to just discern what's different, you don't necessarily see a lot of blood, which is weird because there was blood splashing from before. You feel like that would have been a fang with that high of an investigation. However, you do kind of look deep into just your ground, the floor, the ceiling. You see these cross edges, just three-fingered scratches covering the entirety of the surface of all the walls. With the noise you let out, you hear just a low, and this is everyone hears this, just a low.
We need to move.
Is that a sound I could recognize?
Make a nature check with advantage.
Thank you.
What if we just leave?
I'm not good at nature, so this don't want to be bad.
Take us
game.
back. Take us back.
I'm familiar with being in the desert.
This is not
If you want to.
16.
Well, so,
I meant to do my find familiar. I forgot.
summon your meow meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't feel it's fair for me to say it after the fact.
With the 16, Chizumara, you recognize Vort?
I also rolled a 16.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Locals here. This is clearly.
The locals will understand.
This is clearly some sort of conglomerate of the undead. That was the moan of a zombie.
Great.
Well, you know, I did say it was gonna be bad.
Churchill,
Zombie?
Which is like
You,
making stretches.
kind of hear something resonate a bit deeper. There was an incident in Rossadolo a long time ago. An outbreak that wasn't. It's something the organization will never deal with again. A member of the group had died by hiding away and not telling anyone. Eventually, the figure itself, kind of in this alien environment of cruise ship, kind of evolved into something a bit more twisted. You believe the opera, the assault was called something along the lines of Operation Hell Hand.
zombies we get to deal with.
What do you mean?
Mutated abominations of zombies.
Ah, fuck
What
shit.
happens when they get trapped?
Like
for
stomach
multiple
mouth
days?
zombies?
They shouldn't do that, but
Is this a winnable thing or is this a runaway kind of thing?
I guess it depends on how you're feeling right now.
I'm ready to stab.
Just look
Yeah.
it's winnable. This is
Church
why
whistles loudly.
you know I gotta say I like
Doorbell, here we
her
go.
style.
Step
This is,
back.
I'm saying though, this is why our job is important. You burn the body when
Shut
they
up
die.
and get ready.
I am. I'm just irritated
I
that they
hide.
clearly did not follow the simple instructions.
I'm gonna do haste with my tuning fork on Beckett.
Okay, haste.
If I got a minute here, I'll cast Armor of Agathis upon myself.
Nice.
You hasted.
I'm gonna hide.
Yeah, run away.
I'm doing my rogue
I
thing.
want to ask this real quick, Andrew, because we've played a little bit fast tuneless with this before. My Armor of Agathis also gives me temp HP. Does that override her 16, or
I wouldn't.
are you gonna let them stack?
I mean, in this
It's up to you.
instance, because they're two. That was words of encouragement. This is an actual Sojourn.
Yeah.
I'd stack them.
Ah!
You're too
It's
nice.
something you would do. Am I being bad?
No, that's so.
I mean, it's your
super
goal.
Why not? They're two completely different things.
Because normally
It's not like there's two sets of magic overriding. She had words of wisdom, and he's casting a spell.
I see him do that. I want to do my fire armor.
You know what? Fuck it. You don't know. If I'm gonna, I'm trying to be nice here. Fuck you. You tested like wow her words.
Fuck you, Vaughn! How dare you? How dare
Never
you?
mind.
I injected.
No,
I'm trying to help you, motherfuckers.
I will happily take away the 16 and do this 25. I will happily just do my 25. Happily.
I'm nervous.
No, that's fair.
You 25 temp HP?
Armor, I have to cast it at 5th level. So Armor of Agathis adds an extra 5 for every level above 1. So yeah, like I get
Well,
I
first chance I get him.
I have a new better base. So.
Yeah, the other time you did that, Andrew, was whenever he were getting the weird hit points from his god, which I feel like that's
No, I
Well, that's a.
if I was I will say if I was a
This is a weird
no.
place to die on. Like, what is happening?
If I was a DM, I also wouldn't let them stack. 'Cause it gets really wild. So.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even have them stack them. Just increase the amount of hit points. Just put them together.
Yeah, that's what I mean by stacking. I'm adding the 25 to the 16.
Either way, they're gone when they're gone, and
Yeah.
if you sleep, they're gone too. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Just means hit him.
You die.
hard.
Listen,
You die.
Armor of
Oh,
Agathis,
this
I will get maybe one good run of Armor of Agathis against these things. So we'll see.
I
I'll
can just
start taking
inspire you again,
Mhm.
Fulton.
So they're completely immune to cold damage. It's just
That would
Fine
piss me
by
off a
me.
little bit.
nothing.
But I like getting
You
the
know how
free
cold the
25
desert
damage.
gets at nighttime? It does nothing to you.
My stealth check is a natural 20 for a total of 33.
So you're hiding.
Alright.
Where the fuck did Becky
Just-
go?
He does that.
You go right
Oh,
in
I
front of the
know.
box and you're just like, Becca just throws up 2 feet.
I hasted.
I'm gonna act like my dad whenever.
Oh
I'm gonna go grab some milk here.
no!
Get it? Because he's never coming back.
But I'll go get some eggs.
I'll ask the question,
At
Andrew.
these
Do you want
prices?
us to roll initiative, or are we not there yet?
Well, you do hear a whistle resound from Churchill.
Yep.
As you guys stand here, there's just this
See, this
sacred
will go-
blank in the air, and suddenly the temperature in the room
Instant anxiety.
heats up enormously.
My armor starts to melt.
This pattern begins fuging over itself over and over until it's just echoing into itself, just resembling
It's a hella good beat.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
and just this quick a swarm of at least 50 hands
Oh,
blast through the entrance door. Everyone roll initiative.
oh god.
Fuck!
Fireball.
Did you guys ever watch that really ancient show, Game of Thrones?
I've heard of it.
Oh, I heard that guy finally finished the book just a couple of days ago, actually.
Cool.
Okay, someone please control mod. I ain't doing it.
Dante, you got
that.
the character sheet?
You
Yeah,
can't do
I
that
got
with
'em.
50
Putting it to
extra characters.
Dante's got the character sheet.
Oh, there it is. That's not too bad.
If we don't have mod, we might die.
Yeah, that's so true. Hey, I have some heals.
He's also a tank.
I meant it more. We need some divine smites to probably chip. We'll do some chipping.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
bad.
I don't have access to it.
Oh no!
I can just view it. I'll keep.
We'll keep track. We'll
Well, here,
hand track.
I might be able to. I think I might maybe help to make it.
Yeah, if you have edit access, that'd be helpful. If so, let's also just give Dante edit
Just
access.
share it, yeah.
I
Only 50 hands, you
can.
guys. Come on.
So it's
Okay.
25 baddies.
If we all take 10, we'll be fine.
Yeah, what if they each just have one hand?
At least 15 for
There
me.
you go, Dante.
50.
You can
Ah,
have
even
it.
at my best, that's far too many.
As far as
Shit.
you're watching around, you do not see a body it's attached to. You just
They're
see
Just
It's
hands.
just
you
thing?
see hands along with just
Hands.
disjointed elbows at every
Cool.
so
Bet.
couple of
Sweet.
feet,
Sweet.
just swirling towards you.
Cool. Awesome. I love it. I don't hate that at all.
Whatever we get. Sorry.
I got a 13.
22.
Hey, what's your dexterity?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Also got 22.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, we're such little besties.
Oh my-
I have a 12.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Mod got an 8.
Oh, nice.
Oh, poor mom.
Classic. That's a paladin's roll right there. I mean, yeah. That's why it's paladin's roll.
What did you get, Dante?
I got a 13.
13.
What does a mod do?
Paladin
What did
stuff.
you get, Chismar?
15.
15. Nice.
What's your DC for 8?
My AC is a 14. My dex is a 14. So do I beat you? Do you beat me?
Alright, so
We're
you're
tied.
Roll off.
Oh, rollies!
Roll off. 13.
11.
Cool. I will go then. Church.
Yeah.
Yep, 15.
I rolled a 13 on both those rolls. My dad just really wanted it
And
to be
then
a
Ember,
13.
what you got?
21.
Hey! Good job.
Squishy
Thank
goes
you.
He
first.
doesn't have
No, I don't.
his.
Yeah, Alvin and I go first.
Squishy goes
Then Squishy
third.
Yes, I do.
It's funny to have the like 3 non-battle magic.
Yeah,
masters
he
go
probably just
first.
needs to it. He doesn't have it equipped. He just didn't think to equip it. He just did.
Kyle lives in a state of chaos.
And that's
Is
why
that
we
church
love
or is
him.
that Dylan?
Both.
Why are there 2?
I don't know.
What do you mean you just
I
had
don't
breakfast?
Didn't they church make the mimosa one?
Oh.
I would have had the stuff.
I want to get a Bellini. Yeah.
I would not have had the stuff for Blaine's.
Oh,
Peach
man.
orchard
Uh-huh.
nearby?
No, sorry.
It's peach with champagne instead of orange juice and champagne.
Hands burst forward. I'm gonna say in this instance, I'm going to put 10 of those hands straight towards Maud. I'm gonna put 5 of them towards you.
Fuck
5
you.
of them at you.
Does it know where I am?
Oh no, sorry, not you.
10 of them towards you. 50, all of them go towards
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Unless anyone else here is trying to be super stealthy.
Nope. I am.
I'm not being
I'm
stealthy,
ready to
it's
fight,
like-
baby.
Open the door, baby.
I got a big axe.
Okay, what's Maud's AC?
20.
20.
Nice.
Does he have any?
I miss having an AC.
Ooh, yikes. 25.
What
I
if I
think
just
that-
played as Zarya?
I think 25 will hit, baby.
Hey, baby. What's Anya
Me?
doing here?
Mod?
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Maud. It's
Yeah.
Maud.
Come on,
yeah.
his baby.
I said I sent 10 after him.
Yeah, you sent 10 after him.
Okay. A horrific sight occurs to you as
Ah!
10 hands burst all over his body, clipping him all different angles, and just you see his body erupt in blood. 50 points of damage.
Holy
Oh my god, we need to leave.
Ho!
Oh
Does a
Walk it off!
does a 32 hit you, Chismar?
You'd be surprised to learn
Okay,
yes.
sorry.
Are these melee attacks?
They are melee attacks.
The first 25 points of damage are each initial hit until I lose my 25 HP.
So each one takes 25 each.
Basically, every individual first hit would be 25 points of cold damage until I'm out of the temp HP.
Well,
I don't know how we're
As
adjudicating
these all
these
grab
hits.
you, as each of these burst a chunk of your body here, you do take a max of 25 points of damage.
That is all my HP. They take at least 25 if you want to. I don't know if it's like multiple hits that are. If it's all simultaneous, just give them 25.
With that, and it's all absorbing for each of them 25, you do see all 5 of the hands burst apart into this smoking kind of liquid nitrogen form here. It's kind of slink
Cold
back
damage?
here.
Yeah, baby. I'm just like, I've never been happier to have that ability.
You do immediately kill 5 of the hands. Melody, however.
It cost all my temp HP, but I'm here.
That was a bad roll on my end. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm a bard.
Once again, just the same
I'm
effect.
just
These
a
hands,
girl.
just ankle, and just grab all. These ones here, just all grab upon one of your arms, just begin twisting in different directions. Crush. 25 points of damage. It's gonna end the creature's turn. It's gonna be Amba's turn.
Can I spare the dying on myself?
I'm an inspiring leader.
Alacrity. What freaking type of paladin bullshit is this?
Okay. Amba's gonna use his action to use the voice ripper and activate the program for haste, which he has been doing this time.
Nice.
It's going to activate, and you see his body as he turns it up begin to slowly vibrate. Alrighty then.
Okay, so he has nothing.
Send something strong out there. He's going to cast a spell forward here. Fuck it.
I need one more level up. That's all I need. The kid give me my Mystic Arcanum so I can have my basically pocket. Mine were very useful.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to cast Blight on the creature.
Hey.
Cast it outwards here. DC 17. Con save.
I think this might be my best one. If there's still a bunch.
88 necrotic.
That's actually what I should cast. Now this is the best prep spell I have.
The problem is the hands are grabbing everybody. So if I do something big, it's gonna hurt everybody.
Do it.
Nope. You do, yeah.
Do it.
Well, I'm gonna do something big.
Church's Ranger Cleric. Thank God, Cold Spell.
Yeah.
Okay. I will use a legendary action on myself. Cancel that out. So do half of my damage, which is 21 points of necrotic damage on the creature here, to which it already... Oh, fuck. No effect on undead or constructs. I should probably watch that before I use that spell. Well, Amba probably wouldn't have ever dealt with this before. It's like, why did that not work? I hit it! Shit!
Undead, did that matter?
Okay, good point. This is
I'm still not best at this, but I know something about zombies.
Listen, I got you next time. I'll cover you. Alright, he's gonna end his turn. Melody's up. Ember's on deck.
Okay.
So as far as you know, you can't see the main body of this. It's all hands coming out here.
Do I have the ability to like shake them off of me?
They really just kind of blast and pull out. They're no longer holding you at this point.
Okay. I was so focused on what you were doing that I was being a bad player. Okay. I'm just gonna risk hitting myself. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Shatter, hey. Where are you casting it?
Well, I want to try and hit the ones that are like on me. I
Like
don't know
I
if
said,
I
they're
can.
not holding on to you anymore.
Well, but aren't they like still within?
They popped you and then they've kind of retreated. I assume that like
Okay,
it's like a ranged attack.
if I can do
Okay, no, for this instant, I'll say the 5 of you are still within 10 feet of you. They're still relatively close.
Okay, well, I want to try to not get my friends, but I don't care if I'm in it.
Okay, and you guys are all grouped right next to each other, as this is happened right after.
So I'll try to just like angle it.
This isn't a super compact room. This was meant to bear a lot of people. I'll give you this to you. Fine.
So nice. Benevolent.
Well, I'm offering up to hurt myself.
The man is
Can be
handing you an
worse.
out.
It's-
Take
We
the
have
out.
healers. We can pick people up. It's fine.
Okay. It's a
Let it
DC 18 con save for them.
18?
Yes.
DC 18 con. Let's see how good their con is, because I might need that for what I'm doing.
That's a. That is a 17.
Woo!
Okay, so it would be mine.
I passed, so I only take half. Okay, so they failed.
Yes.
Sick. Okay,
That's
they
actually
take
good.
5d8.
I'm just looking for a particular. No, I needed my D8s. I'm gonna need more D8s if I do this. You guys are going to send your kids to camp.
Where's your dice tray?
I'm ready
They
to
take
be.
15 thunder damage.
Okay, all of them. And so yeah, and
As
this
much as I want him right
whole
now, I
thrust of
can't
them
have
here, you
it.
see them all blast here, and you see this undead flesh just kind of paper wither off of it and burn away in the air here. As you just see this rotten black blood just kind of drip down like mud. They kind of twitch their way back. You fucked them up quite a
Okay,
bit.
and I would have done that by pulling out my drumsticks and like doing like, and then it's like shatter.
Do the Phil Collins drum intro.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then I'm going to for my bonus action. Who do I feel like needs the most help?
Definitely me.
I just need your haste. You're fine.
She can't see you anyway.
I mean,
Mod's
pretty fucked
Mod
up.
took
Yeah,
50 damage.
yeah.
Mod's not okay.
Almost half his hit points.
Almost
Well,
exactly.
but how
half
much?
his HP.
How many hit we supposed to have?
That's 53.
He's not
He's
great.
pretty fucked.
I don't know. I don't know if I have one that's gonna be a bonus action that's gonna give a good enough bump. So instead, I'm just going to give him a bardic inspiration.
Look, it's a bardic. You can do it, buddy. You're just bleeding. You're like, oh.
It's gonna be even better though because it's the automaton. It's like.
Okay.
Silence, what do I do?
Giving that to them, is that
It's
finishing
a
you up?
D10. Yeah, that's it.
Remember, you guys have 10 XP at the Wahoo, so.
Yeah, mine's all gone.
Mine's all gone too, baby.
Embers up,
I
Chiz
said
is
all
on
mine.
deck.
Cool. So how
No.
close is
Oh, wait.
are we to each
I
other?
just spawned there from the door at say 30 feet.
Okay, so how close
you
are
give
we
him
to
16.
each other?
You guys are
So
right on
just give
top
him
of each
16.
other within
Yeah.
5 foot radius.
Yeah.
Like, because Amba would have had to have had you right there to be able to teleport you.
Okay,
All
so
adjacent to
Maybe
there
everyone
a-
except for, I would say, the exception of Beckett, who went off and hid.
What'd I do?
You hid, so you're probably not with everybody.
True.
okay. I can't
No one knows what I
protect
am.
everybody.
Time
Okay.
to choose your favorites.
I know.
People won't hold it against you.
Oh, I'm aware. I was like, oh, okay, so like a 7th
So
level.
he needs
Super Bowl.
22 back.
I'm level 5. Shit.
Just make those zero.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Fireball. We're gonna do
I forgot to give him
it
his
at
points.
a 5th
So it's actually
level.
at 75.
Good call.
Okay, that's
So
better.
that
makes
way
me
I
feel
can
better.
cover 6 people.
I'm just like if I do a healing word. that's
If
when
I
can,
could,
like,
Full hit
so
points.
do I have like a
feel it's
wall
actually
that I
not
can
worth
step
it.
back to, or like more room from like where we
It's like
popped
when I
in at to
played-
step away?
Yeah,
from
you have
everyone else?
equidistance
That's when I
back
played
behind you
Tomahawk.
as well,
Okay.
so you can back up.
Okay, so I want to back up my full 30 feet then.
Okay, you'd
To
be able
get
to do
out
so,
of
and you
that
kind of
blast.
get close to where the entrance of
I've mastered
Titus's
the word, but I don't know
chambers
that
would
right
be.
Yeah.
now.
Right.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have.
I
think it's just
definitely want to hit
last
Mon
one.
since he was just hurt.
Yeah, so I only have one.
But I feel that Amba is stronger than Church. We just met. her.
Amba's
I
a
don't wanna
bard.
fuck that. Shit.
Okay, how many people can we carve out here?
6. So I
One,
can't save one of
2,
you.
3, 4. We don't know where he fucking is. Doesn't matter. Also, I'm gonna meta the fuck out of it. I'm gonna meta the fuck out of this. He has evasion as a rogue.
Oh.
Dex-based saves are his
Okay.
thing.
Okay, so
I've watched him escape this attack before.
He literally will take at the most half
Okay.
damage.
I forget he's a fucking.
I tried to hit him with this so many times when we were younger. He
Okay.
just kept
Did you just
getting up.
meta? Take 30 points of goddamn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to,
Damage.
or that was gonna go on longer of her mentally tormenting herself. Put him in it. He's fine.
You know who I am. I'm gonna
Hey.
do it anyway.
I know. That's why I'm trying
Okay,
to fucking solve it.
so I get an extra d6, so 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 d6.
There's 3.
Okay,
Well,
My
I have
kids
a
have gone to
shit
camp.
ton.
so I have 2.
There's
So Dante might have all of
I have
them.
so many d6. I'm a rogue. How many?
Listen, as you
I'm a
should. You
rogue.
need all the d6s.
I need
7.
10.
Here's 8.
That wasn't me rolling. That was me just dropping them in. Okay. Okay.
Unless
I'm gonna try to center this.
On hands.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to like focus it on mod because I want to get those fuckers off of him.
Okay.
If possible, but I'm using sculpt spells to protect everyone else,
protect
and
the
then I
hands.
am out of the blast range. As
To
well.
protect
To protect the hands. No.
little cuties.
So they need to make a deck save, all of them.
All the ones that are around the mod, you said?
Like all of them that are on my friends and on mod.
I'd say it would be the 10 that were there. Oh, that'd be probably actually, yeah, that would be the full 20 then.
Good.
I'll give that to you.
Good.
At least the 20 to 10.
What's the DC on their deck saves?
Fine, I can do it again. What?
What's the DC
Oh.
on their deck save?
Oh, I just reloaded my page. Hold on, let me count.
1,000.
12, 22,
I guess I can look too.
Probably 18 or 19.
33 points total.
16.
Yep.
What is her int?
Plus 4.
Okay.
Is it 16?
16 DC 16 deck save.
Oh, I feel like it should be higher than that.
Oh, that's a net 19.
15. Okay.
Okay, so they'll
that
take
makes
half
sense.
damage.
Okay.
So half the
Because
33.
it's just int plus
Hold on.
8 plus proficiency bonus. Unless you might have something else adding to it.
Yeah, half the 33.
Okay. You will notice, like, the hands that were just attacked right in that moment. There were the 10 that crushed around them do take this damage. They kind of blast in this fire here and they revel and they squirm. The ones that are just crushed on Melody, however, eviscerate. Those are burn away.
Yeah,
Nice.
bitches.
Sling back the dead limp, bleeding husks of these arms just kind of creak back
Thank you, friends.
to where they go.
Might as well just leave them there because I'm probably gonna do it again, unless Dante's gonna do.
I'll need some.
Pass these back to you
Okay.
for now.
I would be cheers, but there's legendary action going in right now.
Bitch.
Fair enough.
A
Those kids did good.
parting in the hands opens up here. You hear this groan and just this smattering of joints clicking together. Another pair of hands, these darker, rotting hands, shoot out from it like a tongue from a mouth.
Ew.
Lovely.
What's your AC, Ember?
Oh.
Not good.
12.
Jesus.
You are grappled, restrained, and pulled 30 feet forward.
Awesome.
Oh,
So I'm back with my friends.
As you are to
Oh, also, if there's
straight-
anything flammable in this room, it's on fire now. If there's anything flammable in this room around us,
The
It's
bugs just
on
there's one
fire.
halfling that was like, he was hiding.
Fair enough.
No,
Just see me
seriously.
under the bunk, just like.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is just a blazing inferno, and you just have this swirling of rotting hands, twisted, just yank you back to where they are, and you're still grappled and restrained.
okay.
Going in, it's gonna be Chismar Churches on deck.
How many hands we got in this room that's left?
Give me a perception check,
Just
just
these hands.
because there's none of them are really next to you at the moment. There's about 10 in front of you.
Just want to do about a quick scan.
Grapple in what?
Hey,
that's an
8.
Restrained.
8 perception.
There's so much
Yeah,
going
it's a
on. You
mess.
see,
Oh.
and they're not standing still. There's a lot.
It's a whirling
There's
dirt.
still
Bet.
plenty to go.
Cool. Awesome. Ember, how good's your constitution? You can speak words
Oh, I can't. There's a hand on my mouth.
with your hands. High big thumbs up, good. Low thumbs up, bad.
You hear from under the bed. +6.
Thank you. All right. Well, I would like to angle as best I can a 60-foot cone. I'd like to get the hand that's grappling Ember without hurting Ember. If I can't, I'm willing to hurt my friend.
So you're willing to you're trying to cut one of them off?
I want to get as many hands as possible, including the one that's grappling her, so I can hurt it.
There's 5 of them grabbing her.
I'd like to get those 5, and anything else I can line up in a 60-foot cone, so spreading out to 60 feet wide.
Okay, I could say you could catch the remainder ones that were injured just recently from when they
Cool.
attacked Maud. You could probably catch those with her too.
Okay.
I mean, if you're...
I'm willing to hurt her if it means the hand might die and get off.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna probably hurt her.
Sorry!
Sorry.
I got all my max right
That's kind of why I'm doing it.
Will Maud also get hit then?
Yeah, because she's right next to Maud.
I'm by everybody, apparently.
Oh.
Well, it means you also get Maud's charisma modifier for your
Oh.
Constitution saving
So I
throw.
get a plus.
I then need all those hands, and I guess Maud and Ember, to make a
Uh-huh.
Constitution saving throw as I cast Cone of Cold.
Okay.
It is DC 16,
Okay.
and then I need everybody to send their kids to camp because I need 5 more D8s.
D8.
Oh, God.
8 D8s.
There's one.
There's 2.
I need 3 more.
Here's
I
my
need
baby
2
one.
more. I did not roll baby dice.
Baby!
Thank you.
Come on. That would be
6,
an
7,
8.
8. Yep, I got him. Ooh, I will pass out lantern for one of Dylan's because I
Oh.
don't like the lantern.
Oh, like the limga.
It rolls weird. I don't like it.
And we get a +5 from Mon because I'm right there?
You do, yes. You get extra, whatever is
Plus
+4.
Or sorry, charisma, right?
Yeah, it's charisma.
I'll take it.
Extra 3.
+3.
Extra
It's
3.
over 20.
Cool, you say. You'll take half.
Oh, great.
All right.
Evasion.
So is that CJ, is the D&D symbol an 8?
Yeah, D&D symbol is max, yes.
Okay. 8.
I was like,
13,
Depends what dice.
15, 19,
Or it's a 4 if you ask
22,
Dante.
25,
Could be.
28. Not great. 29 points of cold damage on a fail,
Okay.
half that on a success.
You mean other way around?
29 is the full damage.
Yeah, on a success. Oh no. if
29
you
on a
fail,
fail.
You're right.
If you fail, take the full.
All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
You say
See it.
29?
So you'll take half
We're
of
trying to
29.
be tricky.
Okay.
Does Mod need to?
And it's dexterity.
Constitution.
Constitution.
We round up on damage. Half.
My constitution is good.
Give
An
yourself
18
14
save?
and walk home.
'Kay.
16.
You got
I got an
it.
18.
DC 16. You got an 18? Okay, they'll take half.
Alright,
Unfortunate.
So now I'm bringing it down to.
29?
Okay,
14,
I will say that
15,
the
whatever
10 that were smattered that were
Thank you,
hurt
Dylan.
long before are looking really bad.
Cool.
The ones that are on top of Ember right now,
I'm still good.
14 if...
the ones that are on Ember look damaged, but they're still holding on.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my best goal. And then you know what? If I have to make an insight for this, I will. Does it feel like if I were to curse looking at the hands, it would curse the creature they're a part of? Or would it just be on the hands?
Give me a nature check here.
Okay. I don't want to burn my Hexblade's curse on this, but I will if it lets me curse the whole thing. You said nature?
Mm-hmm.
Not good at nature. That's a 3.
There's no way to tell.
No fucking clue. I'm gonna
So-
keep that in the back pocket for a
Okay.
minute then.
You can risk it, but G.
I'm gonna keep that one in the back pocket. That's a really important thing I have the ability to do.
Alright.
And that is literally all I'm going to do. Thanks. I'm not gonna burn my bonus action. I will move.
To the character,
I'm-
to the creature's legendary action, you said?
Before the
I heard
legendary
you say
action.
legendary action.
Before, like, I will move next to Ember to basically prepare to start chopping at her hands.
Okay.
On her
So you
turn.
like get right up.
Yeah, I'm like, you see me coming with the axe, like, I'm coming!
These ones are
I'll
mine!
get that to you here. You feel another
No, for you.
Ember. As the creature begins its furious smatterings of phalanx actions here, you feel the fingers twitch amongst you here and just suddenly grip into you.
That's disgusting.
You said there's currently 5 hands on you. I rolled a
I
10
was
on the
hoping.
D12. That is 50 points.
Woo!
Bludgeoning damage.
50. Okay, I gotta do some math. Hold on.
And you are pulled another 30 feet towards the creature.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Alright, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. I like dumb questions. They're moving out of my range. Can I opportunity attack the hand as it runs away?
You'd be able to attack one of them.
Can
I'll
I
give you
attack
that.
the one grappling her? I want to.
There
I
are
want
5 of them grappling her.
to.
So
Okay,
you can attack
okay.
one of the
I'm
5.
seeing your point now. I'm seeing your
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I thought it was one big hand. Was
No,
doing
yeah.
that. No, it's fine.
I have the ability to move them in clusters.
Okay, no,
so-
that's fair. All right, I'll take a free. I'll take a free whackety whack. That's
Yay.
10.
10 won't hit. Sorry, they're too small.
You're
would-
going to
you,
10.
You almost hit her, and you kind of like recoil
Yeah.
there as you do it.
There's a lot happening. My hands are still a little shaking from blasting out the cold.
Yeah, you're
God
like,
damn, I'm not used to doing that. Fuck.
Damn, bad circulation.
Shit.
Okay, Churchill, you're up. Beckett's on deck.
We're gonna move to Greeny,
Like
who
it's
rolled
on
all the
deck,
net 20s last time. Why I wasn't using Greeny off the bat, I don't know.
So where are our hands? We got some of them
Fucking
grabbing
everywhere, man.
Okay, so
We
yeah,
got
Ember. We got some of them on Maw.
5 of these black ones that are separating the big maw of this whole circulation have pulled them up to it. This massive hands. You see about 10 of them that are dying off, about maybe 10 feet away from Maud, that are just kind of trying to slink back at this point. Those ones look really damaged.
And then there's like 5 grappling Ember and yanking her.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are like right at the maw, though.
Yeah. So she might be getting bait. Who knows?
So there is a core entity here.
No one has noticed what the core is yet. It's in the darkness, so all you see right now is the hands. No one's made that observation yet. You can
Do
do
I
whatever
see-
to do that.
Do I see it with my eyes? Because I'm right there?
CJ's Ganazi eyes see.
I'm not
Look
a
at it.
Nazi.
Look at it with your special
What does
eyes.
CJ's Ganazi eyes
I'm a
see?
straight
Can I
up
do a
human.
perception check to see if I can
Just a
see a core
girl.
entity here?
Yes, you have dark vision.
Girl.
Do I have dark vision?
Yes.
I actually do not know if I have dark vision.
Just say
Can I give Church my dark vision? Can I give her my cat's eyes?
It's like the one brain cell.
I don't think I do. I don't think orcs have that.
You do with disadvantage. Sorry.
Of course you did.
It's just an abyss behind it.
Where's my fat?
Your fat one?
That's
maybe
only
with
a
that.
I think he's in the bedroom.
Only
He's-
a 9?
He was enjoying some food.
He's eating.
I mean,
course
with
it
the 9
fucking
at least you
is.
notice like the elbows kind of creak and kind of what you notice they kind of grow small and like between each elbow as it goes in. That might tell something how close it is, but there's still plenty of length. You can't see any creature though, not with a 9. You have to make a blind shot.
I believe in you.
I do actually have dark vision.
Oh.
I was like, I swear
Fuck.
I have dark vision.
So what's the highest of those two guys?
My average would be about a 10 there, so it'd be about a 12.
A 12?
Want to be nicer?
Okay. You do notice that the convention of it is there. But with the 12, I mean, you can't see where it is, but you can tell it's probably not far behind it.
Okay.
Like, it's not far into the darkness. I'll give that to you.
Then we're gonna do the. If I kind of run up to the edge of the darkness.
So you're sprinting up to the hands? Oh, shit. So you're up here and Amber's just being coated here, covered in blood, and you're just like, what's up?
Alright, I'm right next to Ember. It's like, how much do I
Sounds
want
like the NPC movie.
How much do I want to hurt Ember?
I'm looking pretty bad.
Do it.
Just so you
I'm
know.
a cleric. I could bring you back.
You're still hitting.
Just somewhere again for the distance. Do it.
Luau speaks in telepathy.
We can bring you
I'm
back.
gonna like
we
conveniently
have the
forget I have skull
technology.
spells next time. How about that?
Do you need a beer?
I'm good.
Let's do this. I would like to try to rip Ember free from the hands.
Okay. Contested athletics here.
That is what I expected. Josh.
The Church is much better at doing that than I would have been. Just much not the strongest boy.
And yet you have
You little
proficiency.
boy.
What?
And yet you have proficiency.
Yeah, athletics. Do I have personal athletics?
Constructed strength. Contested strength.
I think that might be a
Yes.
random thing of maybe force stab where I added just to save up for the fact that I have only a
Great. That's a 16.
Okay. You start going in here with your and you're pulling. You rip these fingers off. You see these bloody fingernails just embedded in her skin afterwards here, and there's this loose mud dripping from the hands. You break her free.
Hey!
I
Thank
want
you.
to break free.
I want to break free.
I'm going to throw her back.
Get!
Do I take damage?
I nibble out of it
Get
by
the
being
fuck out of
axe.
here.
Like,
Ah!
land on
Yeah,
my
I get you
butt.
back probably about 5 feet or so as you stumble into the distance.
Thanks.
The fuck out of the way, wizard.
I didn't even want to fucking be here. I was literally on the other side of the room. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill Chiz. I swear.
What the fuck did I do?
Cold damage turn, point blank.
Get out
You
of
did
the
it good.
way,
Good.
wizard.
Yeah! I felt like I was gonna fucking pull her across the room.
I'll remember that next time you got hands on you.
Yes, please hit me to get them off!
Hands.
No,
Anyone here need more drinks?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think that's basically all I can do. I guess I'll go ahead and. I guess I got it. I'll go ahead and throw some healing words on you.
Oh, we getting some good words.
They don't work.
they fall.
This is where we learn that Ember is a construct.
I've had like a wondering for a while if I'm a folly folk.
Just because.
Cause I got on that bus.
You learned your
I know.
justification. Man. That was a complete
What if it
accident.
was a lie? What if that
What
was
if
a lie?
what if I lied to you? You're right.
What if this whole thing's
The
been a dream?
the narrator.
Listen, the narrator's lied to me.
It's called
This
an
isn't the
unreliable
Stanley
narrator.
Parable.
I was just about to say I don't trust the narrator in the
Stanley
Stanley
walked
Parable.
onto the bus. You realize there were a bunch of darkies on.
Andrew.
I did just 7 points of healing. That's my turn.
Thank you. Oh my
As I
god.
throw her away, and
I'm not
I'm
playing
there
the game.
amongst the hands now, flipping them off.
50 hands.
I
flip
got
you
some
off.
hands for you, bitches.
Yeah.
I knew I'd like her.
So was that last attack you just throwing her back and finishing off?
I threw her back and gave her 7 points of healing.
Oh, hell yeah. Beckett, you're up. Maud's on deck.
Okay.
Come on, Beckett.
I want to also make perception or investigation to see if I can see this thing. Actually, sorry, 1 second. Emmy's calling me. She knows I'm at D&D, so I'm just gonna make sure it's not like a bad thing.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, I'm at D&D. Do you need something? Okay, love you, bye.
I got that song stuck in my head.
Did she just forget?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, let's make sure she's not dying.
It's like, she knows I'm at D&D. I'm just gonna make sure that, like,
Make sure it's not an emergency.
Does she just want to yap on her drive home?
probably, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I want to
And
do
then
a
she
check
calls
to
me.
see if I can see the
She's like, hey.
main thing.
Perception check. Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
No, yep, disadvantage.
Got you. Okay.
I love your immediate okays.
Beckett, what do you see?
What?
Okay. So if
What was
I
I
didn't mean to slip in my old man voice there.
if I shoot my bow at these hands, would I just hit like a single hand? If I shoot my bow at these hands, would I just like hit a single hand and that's it?
If you're going with just such a pierce, yeah, you're probably just gonna hit a thing.
Okay.
You get the understanding at this point. This is kind of an AOE type of fight,
Cool. I have nothing to help with. It.
unless you're attacking the real body.
I
I mean, if there is a real body, but who knows if that's
can
a thing?
I use my bonus action to use my Master of Tactics to give the help action, and then hold my action till I hopefully see the entity and then shoot at it whenever I see
Remember,
it.
you do have two actions.
Because you're hasted.
Because you're
That's
hasted,
true.
you can use a second. Like you can attack for one. Like it may not be like the best, but it'll be better than nothing.
I also don't necessarily want to lose my stealth. You know.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. Yeah. If you're going to ready your action until to attack, if you guys possibly clock something behind there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action then to use my Master of Tactics to give the help action to Mod. Because he's going next, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to do that, so I stay hidden, and then I'll just be ready for whenever I see that, hopefully whenever I see whatever that is, I just like have my bow pulled, just waiting, so
just
it's
waiting, just
just
staring
releasing.
into this gaping maw where these black hands are kind of retreating into from
Yeah.
the white ones that are following about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
That's
So
it.
that's what I'm going to do.
And go again, your mod.
Okay. Mod, he has things.
That's
He has
great.
hands all around him, right?
They're within 10 feet of him. They've retreated
Okay.
a little bit, so he'd have to move forward a little bit if he wanted to physically attack.
Mod's going to
It's a good guy to use
activate
divine damage on.
Silence Morning Star.
Can he do that when he doesn't? Oh yeah, he has it.
Saya, what you need?
Can you hit a lot of shit? Can you hit a lot of shit at once, man?
Well, you have my description. Sorry.
Does he? Does he?
It's not that kind of weapon. It's. Let me see. I sent it to him specifically.
Because it's not on his.
I'll copy and send it to you. I'll copy and send it to you. So you can apply whatever bonuses you'd like to.
Kyle's like, what if all my stuff was?
Yeah, this is
Then people
Okay,
might know,
cool, thank you.
and then
that
it will be found
silences abilities.
Thank you. No.
Oh my god, how embarrassing. We're not even in Albinash. Why are you
out. Yeah, my immersion's been wrecked.
This fucking sucks. We'll just use sovereign stakes. That'll work.
Why will that work?
Because there's a bunch of meat around.
Better not be.
It's
Oh shit. Why has he not done this?
I love that statement.
Alright,
When we
So
cast him down to
much.
edge.
we're gonna cast.
I have killed the enemy right here. It says that.
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna cast Crusader's Mantle.
Oh yeah,
So-
he
Kyle,
has that.
Kyle, you suck at this
There's
game.
a-
We love
it's
you.
a-
I
it's
love you to death. I'm
it's a-
joking.
It's a 30-foot radius. And now any non-hostile creature in this aura deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when you hit with a weapon.
That's good against undead.
Oh, what?
So he's gonna do that. That is an action, but he is gonna just like kind of walk up next to like the church and Ember area.
Churches. Yeah. So he's gonna just run up there.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Or I guess maybe like somewhere in between. So I think trying to get the 30-foot radius to all of us, all the party.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like kind of in the middle. So he's getting church and the rest of the party with a 30-foot radius.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you just go and try to equidistance it out, get the man out of there,
And
since
just
we
be
probably-
ready to attack.
What's the radius?
30 foot.
You got. Oh yeah, easy.
Okay, cool. So yeah, and then he'll just stand there with silence in his hand, ready to start swinging.
Just as that happens, the hands begin twitching once again. This time, really smelling the scent of something right in front of it. Churchill, I'm going to send all 20 of my hands on you.
Ho! Bring it on.
Tell him his go respect.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
It's okay, I can gentle repose you.
I'd
Hey,
rather.
put coins in your eyes, baby.
I'd rather we revivify.
Okay. Oh, yikes.
I'm a wizard.
Well,
Okay. Suddenly your body is just hugged, and it's so gentle at first, like hands brushing against your cheek until the
Aw,
fingernails dig in and
sweet.
you start pushing inwards. You feel a pressure as though you're inside of a compressor chamber just being turned into a diamond.
I wish I had a second action.
That is 140 bludgeoning damage.
Well, church is probably down.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. We have a cleric. We can just bring you right back up.
But the hands, that's the only thing the hands attack that turn. That's the only thing. They could have divvied it up. Would have liked that.
Well,
And that's a wrap on church. All right, everyone, give it up, church.
That wasn't double your health, was it?
No.
Okay. I was like, ah! Yeah, suddenly you see a like a spray of blood from where church once used to be, and just a cocoon of hands around them.
A cocoon?
A pupa, if you will. A chrysalis.
It better not be a
Do you
pupa.
want to get one channel divinity?
Creature's gonna end his turn.
At a certain
Alma's
level
up.
you get 2,
Fuck.
but I don't know what level.
Alma's
it is
gonna be like,
for a second.
holy shit. No, you don't! Use the voice ripper and pull Church's body out of there.
Nice.
Oh,
Right back up to us here.
Well, it's kind of shitty.
As the corpse just...
they get
Ah!
at some point. I swear to God.
I have another action! I'm gonna grab Ember and bring her back to
okay.
us.
I was like, please get me closer to church.
Okay, yeah, I bring you right back up to us
As
too.
you pull Church's body over, she coughs, spits up blood. What the fuck are you doing? As she stands up, using her relentless.
Oh my God.
Orcs. This looks horrific.
I was so worried.
We're like, zombie! Ah!
I was like, do I attack the hands that are on her, or do I save her body? Like, okay, cool.
Neither.
Okay,
Huh.
I'm going to use Healing Word on you.
Nice.
What's your healing word?
Do better.
That's 2.
I'm going to cast it
Do.
at level 4.
So just do.
I don't know how to play this damn game.
We've never played this before in our lives.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Why are you trying to explain it?
That's not amazing. That's not amazing, Churchill, but you do get 12 more HP from that. Okay. And Amba is, as a support role,
I guess only
going to
clerics do.
rush to the back of the room. And he's like, I got you from a distance.
He goes,
I can teleport you from 100 feet. I got this. And end his turn. It's going to...
There.
Who switched my damn...
I can teleport you from 100 feet.
That's what... Yeah, Amba's voice ripper. It's going to be Melody. Ember's on deck.
I want to find the body. Okay, do I get the impression, am I able to tell at all if something is buried in the ground or if it's like
just trying to observe outside of where these arms are coming from.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can figure out where it's coming from.
Give me a perception in your human to do with disadvantage.
Sure.
There's nothing illuminating this area. I can only help you so much.
Oh, it smells lots of shit.
Like, the only light source in the room are the LED lights that are,
Okay, I can't do
like,
cans,
frantically blinking right now.
22!
Oh, damn.
Oh, with the disadvantage?
Yeah, I got 16 and 14.
Okay. So as you just squint in here, just seeing all this happen, there's still this radiant source from where the signal that Amba warped the body out from was. Just kind of lingering these particles lingering in the background, and you just see an outline of something some monstrosity with, well, you don't necessarily see the entire body, but you just see a lining of teeth, this big overbite where the hands are coming from.
Okay, I would like, can I, so it's like
And
outside
that would
the
also
building?
activate, if you conveyed this.
Yeah, I would say, guys, big mouth, big mouth, big mouth!
Yes, we know you have a big mouth. That's nothing new.
Chisholm, take back everything I said about you.
Fair enough.
Can I run out there?
You can run up to the hands. They're blocking the doorway. You'd have to use a ranged attack to get to the body.
Hold on, let me see how far away I can do this.
There are scores of hands coming from this doorway.
I got a 19 and a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. It's a big entity once you finally lock on contact with it.
So just the first one gets sneak attack.
I'm gonna use my brass part from my tuning fork, and I'm gonna give myself an extra 5 hit points.
Hey.
5 AC.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't
As you
know
as you blow into the horn, you hear and your body just kind of lightens up here.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to give me like kind of like a wind armor.
Yes.
It says. I don't know how I actually get this to apply, so I'm just gonna have to remember.
Just remember.
But okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I want to try to. There's no way around the hands.
It's like the entity is taking up that space. You'd have to move around it or shoot through it. Like you can't move through a solid. Like it's big enough that's taking up that 10 foot, that 5 foot spot
Right.
there, because it's sitting right
Like
there.
trying to walk through like a heavily wooded area. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, you could range attack it if you have a spell that gets to it. You see where it is. You just cannot move through it.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
At
Okay.
least while the hands are there still.
How far away is it from us?
You're 30 feet from it.
Oh, sick. Okay. I'll cast Shatter on the big creature.
Okay. No. Is that the range of the
60
spell?
feet is
Okay,
the
so
range
you
of the
can do
spell.
it then. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
It needs a DC 18 con save.
18 con save.
More dice than expected.
Well, it's probably good at that.
Uh-oh. 18. That is going to be 25.
Yeah, that makes sense. It'll take half.
Where's all my freaking divine damage?
I'm gonna cast out on 5th level. So, and it's gonna be 68.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'll just have a bunch of D8 just laying around so I can take them out.
I have 2 if you want to, or I have 4 if you want to.
Yeah.
For me, that was 44 piercing and 5 radiant.
Nice. On the main creature.
Yeah.
And 5 radiant. You notice the radiant
Gets
has a little
gets
bit
real
more
good.
kick to it.
Got some juice.
Okay, you blast it out here and you just hear in the
Unfortunately,
distance.
there's radiant damage.
Fuck
you for that.
So it's half of 36 that you take.
Okay. Half of what? Sorry.
36?
Okay. So 18?
Yeah. Whatever half of 36 is.
Okay. In the darkness, once again, you shatter. You see the hands contort and twist around like this. And you see these red veins kind of fill up throughout the hands.
Oh, blast.
Yeah. That's it.
going to be Ember's turn. Chismar's on deck.
Get the body! Get the body!
So yeah, it's still like at the door, right? Like that's where Melody.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw another fireball at it.
Okay, just aiming for the conglomeration of hands rather
Like-
than the ones that are still. Well, those ones
Yeah.
are gone now. At least.
Yeah. Just the mass that's over.
Yep, you can do that.
Like trying to get close to the body, but I mean, I'm sure there's like a lot of hands.
You said you're close to the body. What are you talking about?
No, like trying to get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spell
yeah, okay.
close to the
Yeah.
body. Yeah. This one we're just gonna cast with a level 3. I need 8d6. 7 technically.
I'm 7.
DC 16 dex save.
Dex save.
So mine doesn't have a ranged weapon.
You passed the dex save. Or no, sorry, they failed the dex.
Nice. Fuck up.
Not as good. 17 fire damage.
17. As you blast this out in this area here, you do see the 10 hands that had been attacking Mon at the beginning burn away.
Good job.
Okay.
So it loses 10 hands immediately.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And since all the hands right now that you just cast that on were in such a close area,
Yeah.
the remainder hands all take that damage.
Love that.
So you see just the whole mass that is riding around here catch fire and start swinging, and you hear the sounds of joints popping over and over again.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I think it's very neat.
You would.
I think it's just neat.
Oh man. That'll be it for me.
Okay, dokie. It's gonna do a legendary action here. Melody, you just did that bulk of damage to the whole of the body. The arms separated outwards, and 5 black hands spiral at you.
Oh.
Just like before with Ember. Not a great roll on my part, but you do not have great AC.
I do right now. I have 19 right now.
Oh.
Where's the extra plus you're getting from?
I did my brass
Oh,
instrument,
okay,
and it
yeah.
gave me
That's
extra
fair.
5.
Okay. You barely passed that bit.
Woo! That was a good call.
Only because I rolled a 5. Good for you. As these hands here, like the armor, they just kind of
It
whip
goes-
around this area here. They just kind of bounce, like vibrate into it, and they try to reach and they get so close to your face before they yank back.
And it's just having like a jazz number playing inside of the wind.
It's gonna be Chismar. Church's on deck.
So, because Melody has called it out and I have dark vision, I can see the big central part of the body.
With her help, yeah, you'd be able to know where it is.
Bet,
It's
awesome.
about 20 feet behind where the hands are.
Bet, awesome. I feel much more confident. I'm going to Hexblade's Curse it.
Hey!
That's my bonus action. So it's now Hexblade's
Well,
Cursed.
surely it doesn't
And,
bother me,
well,
I just-
if it wants to be that far away, I guess I will not be hitting with an axe. Eldritch Blast.
Your Hexblade's
And I'm
curse?
fine.
What am- oh, curse.
And I will fire all 3 Eldritch Blasts at the main body.
Yeah, let's do it.
So 3 separate rolls. That is 2 good ones in a row. I'm assuming the 10 doesn't hit, so it's going to go in the corner. But I'd like to believe... Oh, baby, it crits on a 19 now. So that's a crit
Hey.
and a 24.
Okay.
How do you do crits?
Double
dice? Okay, I'm going to do the regular one first.
Do you need more d6?
Yeah, I will need 1 more d10. So the regular one just gets the base d10. Actually, no, I'll be good because I can roll 2 d10 from that. I am good. Thank you, though. There's 4 force. It's not a lot of, like, massive damage, but it's at least a lot of hits. And then 11, so 15 total force damage.
15 on the main body.
Oh, also
Yep.
roll 2d4.
Oh! And that d4 is going to get doubled. So 4 radiant,
Oh.
and then, can I just borrow a d4?
So 8 radiant or?
That was 4 for that first Eldritch Blast radiant.
Oh, okay.
And now here's the critted radiant from the second Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Since it operates as 2 separate attacks.
It'll
And that is another 4, so 8 total radiant damage.
8 total. And so with that, you notice the radiant damage is a little bit stronger. You hear this searing behind it here, and just this. The hands at this point, the veins pulsate higher, and you see these long fingernails grow on the ends of each of them.
Ew.
Is this Lua?
Yeah.
Do you have long fingernails?
Okie dokie. Do anything else?
That is... I don't want to move, because I just don't think there's any good place to go.
Okay.
So that is quite... That's my action, my bonus action, so that's all I'm doing here, baby.
Okie dokie. I'll burn it again. 5 more hands as my legendary action. My next one comes out, and you attacking him last church. Or sorry, not. You're
Nope,
You're
wait,
good.
nope, don't kill
It
Dylan
will be
yet.
Chisholm.
Just go ahead and kill me.
Just go
Relax, control power,
rushing
relax.
towards you in a spiraling motion. It's not good for you, buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That is yikes. It's gonna be a 32 to hit.
Be shocked to know that it does in fact hit.
Okay.
And no armor Agathis to save me this time.
Well. With
Oh,
this,
wait! This counts as the creature attacking me, right? This is just extensions of the creature?
It's grappling you.
Oh, it's okay.
You find yourself.
I'm gonna be picky here
Okay.
because I know this could fuck me up. Does this count as an attack roll?
It was an attack roll.
Okay, I'm gonna use Armor of Hexus to
Okay.
attempt to make this miss.
Okay.
If I get a 4 or higher, it auto misses. Straight up.
Do it.
And so I was like, this is worth it. That is
Yep,
a
that's
You
about right.
fucking loser.
it's a, oh, I rolled the wrong die! It's a D6! It's a D6!
Oh, okay. What? That was a D6.
No, that's a D4. That's my
That-
D4.
how
It's
is
a,
that a D4?
It's a,
How the fuck
it's a
is that a D4?
It's a weird
I'm sitting
D4.
over here like, you fucking liar! That's a
no,
D6!
no, this is a D4.
He's still gonna roll on that one.
Go
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
yourself. You activated the hands just whoosh, blast off you and
Not
slip back
today,
into where
bitch!
you go.
Not
It's gonna be Churchill's
Oh.
on Beckett's on deck.
Oh, alright.
That ability is coming so clutch!
Oh, good job.
That's why I curse things, because I can do that.
I'm assuming now that we know that I have dark vision, I can also see the main body.
Yeah.
If you, Melody pointed it out, you'd be able to just faintly see it in the background.
Wait.
And since you have dark vision,
Wait.
yeah, you can just attack it.
Oh,
Look! I've never been hammered at Armor of Hexus.
I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at it.
Ooh, that's a good call.
That's so funny. You rolled a 1 on that. We're all just like, hey,
I just tried to figure that, this is my D4, that's my D6. I was like, go over there. I really expected a 1 on the subsequent D6,
No,
though,
that
just to
rolled.
hold.
Good job.
That's
Oh,
gonna be
I love
an
that ability.
18 to hit.
18 to hit?
Yes.
18 hits.
Awesome. That was a level 5
It
guiding
does,
bolt.
it does burn my
You're
reaction.
with the main body, right?
Yes.
Oh, a level 5 guiding bolt?
Holy
Do you need
shit.
dice?
No, I'll just roll my 4D.
Okay, twice. I know that's a lot of dice being rolled.
Dice?
Like 8d8.
Guiding bolt's radiant damage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
this is like 8d8
I mean, if
radiated
this
down.
is the time to use it, this is what it's for.
He does have
Radiant.
guiding bolts as well.
Guiding bolt's badass. How that spell is only first level, I
There's gonna
truly
be
don't know.
28 points of radiant damage.
Woo! Wow.
Okay, you just send this out.
What did you just do?
He just hit his elbow on the chair.
I hit it on the door.
Oh, the door.
My mailbox slot.
Yeah.
You send it and it just whirls its way. The hands reach for it. It's in the air. It just zooms around it like Levi killing a titan. And it just pours itself and goes straight into the maw of this creature here. And just you hear the... And just
It
this...
dies.
Just searing away. Just this low... And you see the hands begin to twitch violently.
God damn
But it's still up.
it. Damn it.
Damn.
For what it's worth, with the guiding bolt, next attack gets advantage.
It's
Gonna be... do anything else, Church?
Actually, no.
Beckett's up, mods on deck.
Like
Sweet.
Beckett needs more advantage.
So, I'm not gonna hide yet, since I already get advantage. I'm gonna attack, and then hide with a bonus action, and then attack again. So I get advantage.
Yeah, there's
Hasty
that action
basty,
economy.
Yeah.
Come on, that 20. Come on, that 20.
18.
18. Yep, it hits.
Okay, cool.
I want to use it bad.
So that's 6, that, and that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Let's see here. 7, 10, 16, 21, 24, 29.
You're running Mod's range, right?
What?
Mod's range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 29 piercing and 1 radiant for my first attack.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna bonus action hide. So that stealth check is
Big number.
29.
Okay.
I assume I can't see back there.
Yeah, I'll give that one to you.
Cool. Natural 20.
Sneaker
That old.
So here's
you got a 9. I thought you said you got a 38.
that was to hide,
Oh, okay.
and so
yeah.
then I'm attacking.
A nat 20. That'll
That's
do
when
it.
the attack. You don't get your sneak attack damage.
I don't get a sneak attack even though I'm hidden again. I only get
A
once
sneak
per
attack
turn.
only applies
One time.
once per turn.
One time.
But what if I'm hidden again?
That's why it specifically says the once per turn.
If you want to apply a rule of cool, I might give it to you.
Can he bullshit that he just doesn't get to add sneak? What does it say? Hold on. Once per turn. You get to choose once per turn to do it.
He already did it.
I know.
Oopsie
okay.
daisies.
It's okay. They'll still be nice damage.
10 plus so 15 piercing, and then another 5 radiant.
And another 5 on top of that.
Yeah.
So hopefully 10 radiant, maybe 20 if it's double vulnerable.
Okay.
Make a dream.
The hands, at this point, their skin begins to wrinkle and wither.
Hell yeah.
You can't imagine it can take much more than this.
Sweet.
Maud, get in there!
I'm Maud!
Ah!
I'm glorious now!
Whoever you are, glorious, get out of here!
No, I got you guys. I'll do my best. I got this. And it's gonna be
really confused.
Such an uncanny guy.
it's gonna be Maud next.
Okay.
The creature on deck.
I didn't realize he also had guiding bolt, so we're gonna do that
Just gonna
Well,
spike a little
fuck
bit.
me. I hope you miss
at
it.
a third level.
Please miss.
You got this.
I want to hit one of you guys one more time.
You got this.
So hard.
What's his attack bonus? Plus 7. Goddamn. 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Bitch!
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. You'll just keep standing there.
Just blasted it like. I just watched my
God
friends
damn
do
it.
all this crazy shit.
Oh, you guys, I can do it too! No.
I hate to do this to Maud, but he was the last one to attack it.
That's fair.
That's
I'm going to spread my action economy out a bit here. Who's hit me recently? Let's do.
Everybody but me.
Definitely not me.
I think your 3 most recents are.
You didn't attack it during your turn, did you? You did.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, the 3 most recents then would be technically.
20 hands spurt
Church,
outwards
Beckett,
here.
Maud.
5 go to each character: Maud, Beckett, Church, and Chisholmar.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough. It's only 5 gang. We got this.
Okay, I'm going to start with Maud.
Okay.
That's gonna hit. Sorry.
Okay.
There's
No
no
worries.
way. There's no world that doesn't hit. What I just rolled. Beckett. Yikes. The 28 hit.
Yes.
Nice. I'm so sorry, Church. Maybe 29.
Yep.
Sorry.
You got another way to
Not as
like,
many hands this time.
You
But
got another way to like stay
I
alive.
have 12 hit points. It doesn't matter how many hands you hit me with.
You got more of that like that relentless endurance shit, right?
Okay, now Chisholmar, I did manage to do a 17. Does that
That
hit
still
you?
hits.
Oh damn, that was a low roll on my
That
end.
wouldn't have hit either Beckett or Maud.
All right, let's
Wouldn't
see.
hit me either.
Let's see
My
just
AC's
how
not great.
strong these fingers crunch here as they envelop the group.
Light diddle. Light diddle.
I'm
You guys
really.
are so lucky. I rolled a 1 on the dot.
So 1 point of damage.
I
6
mean,
points of
honest,
damage?
well, there's with the fingernails added, there's a little bit added to it.
Oh,
This
fuck
monster
you,
ain't no kid diddler.
Okay, everyone
Okay.
takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of necrotic.
Okay, just 10. Just 10.
I rolled a 1 on the dot.
Should I uncanny dodge?
That's
Yeah, I'm
one
gonna
damage for
uncanny
each
dodge
hand.
that.
Hey, you
Yeah.
finally burned through my Hero's Feast new max.
That one I rolled for Dylan was a 7. I rolled. He could have gotten way more than that. Okay, but that crushes you guys here, just pulls into you, and then
Ow.
slides away from you, and then pulls itself back in.
It just pulls me out from under the bed. Just no,
Oh, that's where you were.
no.
No! I don't consent! I don't
The
consent!
bed that's on fire?
Yeah, he's fine.
It's a great hiding place. Who would ever look? Only an idiot would go under a burning bed.
Actually, if everything's burning, can we see in here?
No, there's too much smoke. We're dying of smoke.
Now?
Amba's gonna.
Just
Amba's
letting
going-
you know, Andrew, I did uncanny dodge that, so I only took 5.
Bro, so fast.
So,
Only 5. That's cool.
just so you're aware.
It's so fire.
Oh,
Did
that's
you just
cool.
say that? What did you just say?
Did you really
No,
just say
You
that?
said, like,
Not that, but I don't remember what it was.
I feel like that's so fire.
You can't just say
I
that.
said that's fine. I don't
Oh.
know. I don't think I said that's so fire. I don't
Oh,
think I
you
said
should have. That would have been really cool.
That would have been fire.
I've never been cool at it.
That
in
would have
my
been
life.
fire. Kayla.
Sorry.
I don't know how to be fire.
What?
A part of me doesn't want to be the one that kills this thing. Does someone else want to do it?
Go ahead.
I mean, fuck,
I don't
we
give
can
a
try.
shit.
Get it over with.
Fuck it up.
If you say so.
He just does it so sadly, just okay.
You see, well, I'll roll just in
Wamba wamba.
case this doesn't do.
Nat 20.
So Amba onto the Ripper forms the signal, points it outwards, and you hear as he pushes it in, and you just see the hands, all their fingers would go just tighten outwards, and they begin trembling. And then he goes, and then in his hand just showers blood all over.
Close your mouth.
He says that right before he does that. I'd cover your face.
Mask down.
I just looked
And just
their
blood
way.
splatters everywhere, and the hands all fall to the ground.
We
Nice.
all fall down.
They fall down.
So you're
Yeah,
not
we'll get
down,
back up
right?
again.
No, I have 2 hit points.
Creature's dead.
Oh my god.
Said creature's
Yours
dead.
looks
As
fucked up.
far as you're
That's
aware,
still
all the
badass.
hands are just slacked to the ground. I'm taking you guys out of initiative, essentially.
Thank God.
I'll wait for a confirmation to give me my hit points. Well, as soon as it officially dies, I get 14 hit points back.
No, nice.
But they can, yeah.
Take my 14 hit points back. Thank you.
What is it dead?
Oh, I'm so injured. I took 5 points of damage, and it
Fuck
kind of
you,
hurt me a little
Beckett.
bit.
Shut up. Church died. And then came back.
She's fine. Look at her.
5 points.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's okay.
They look fine to me.
5
Oh
points?
my god.
I'm saying they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my healing words.
That's crazy that you're equating your injury to a point value.
Yeah.
First of all,
I'm a very
Okay.
analytical kind of guy.
You know.
first of all,
Like on a scale 1 to 10.
what on earth did we just fight?
And do we have to worry about it coming back?
For sure.
No.
I would like to stumble up to the big maw and
Same.
I've dealt with this bullshit before. I'll risk it.
I'd like to leave.
Yeah.
Just want to burn that shit.
I was gonna say I would
Throw
like
it
to.
in the river or something.
I would actually like to start finding a way to start burning this corpse.
You, we literally have a fire wizard right
Can
here.
I investigate it before we burn it? I just want to
Yeah.
take a once over and
Yeah,
look at it.
That was my goal.
Just the hands themselves.
No, the
I want to go to the mall.
Oh, so you're actually going up to the.
Yeah.
Okay, you can investigate as well, but I can easily tell you what you're watching.
yeah.
So you guys kind of push through these wrinkled hands and kind of push yourself out into this hallway of this mezzanine that you guys were once on. And you see this abomination that I can only attempt to describe to you here. You see, if anything, a single, like, bloated, expanded head that starts at this, like, bright red base of a neck, grows outwards. You see fragments of the skull, broken, bumpy all over, as though there's more going on in there, and just these two, like, pin-sized eye sockets with all the skin, which would be covering where the lips are, just pulled as far back as it can, away from the teeth, to these distended, broken, and disheveled maw of a teeth, and just these hands pouring out from the mouth. From where the neck of this goes, you see something a little bit more confusing, like a biological nightmare. You see a thorax composed of armless bodies attached by the neck, just twisted around and around.
Does it seem like I personally want to see if like the Legion people who were here, like, if they were, like, basically, like, swallowed and, like, taken in,
Okay.
assimilated by
Do me an investigation
Okay,
check.
I got a 12 on that.
Okay, you did?
Yeah.
All the bodies here are naked for the most part, but
Okay.
you can, with the 12, you can at least try to, like, there might have been
I guess, like,
markings on
are
them.
some, like, more fresh looking than others?
You-
Since, like,
I
some
will-
of them might have been dead but for
I will-
4 days.
Just for the sake of the moment here, you do find one of these attached corpses has a crushed shoulder.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
that sucks. Does this look like anything I've seen before? Like, have I seen anything get this fucking wild?
I've had you. Just give me another nature check, just because now
Come
that
on,
you're
baby.
right on its ass.
Come on, Greenie. You did well for me the other day. That's an 11.
You wouldn't have seen it. I mean,
I mean,
if
that's fair.
anything, it's a story. Like, oh, this kind of mutation. I mean, it's different every time, but this is one of the biggest reasons why people stopped piling bodies up in town.
Yeah,
It's like,
you pile them up without burning them, and this shit can happen.
It basically just, like, morphed into one.
It's a phalanx
Yeah.
of people.
Oh boy.
But as far as it stays right now, there's no movement retreating from the body at the moment, and there's just this still quiet in the air, and these gentle blinks of these lights coming back on as the silence begins once again.
Let's start scooping heads and burn everything.
Yep.
I agree.
May as well.
How long did these people know about this? Why wouldn't they have left?
I don't think the Legion understands what to do out here.
They don't.
Or
I also don't
care.
think the soldiers were allowed
Honestly,
to leave.
from the looks of it, it looks like most of my people didn't know what to do out here. But
People don't come out here enough to understand what's going on, so they don't. Now that being said, like what goes on out here isn't the most common situation either. So I'm not going to necessarily fault anyone for not having the immediate wherewithal to understand why we do what we do, but I'm just going to gesture to the whole thing. This is why we do what we do.
Amba looks down at one of these bodies and just examines the leg, and it's just covered in bite marks. No one deserves to go like this.
You're not wrong. Let's make sure they don't come back.
Holds his
Yep.
stomach. Let's get this into the river, or maybe even
Burned.
that's not a good idea.
Burn. This carcass needs to be chopped up and burned.
What? You asshole! He's just such a dick. She's doing nothing.
So to be fair, she probably started it.
No, she's a princess. Oh yes,
Isn't
as
it
quick as
cool?
possible. I don't recommend leaving any haste.
Chismar is going to quite literally start chopping this up into more manageable pieces. And then basically be like, find kindling, fuel, kerosene,
There's literally stuff on fire.
accelerant. I mean, an accelerant to make it burn quicker and easier.
Amber, you have stuff to accelerate the burning?
I just start like
Yeah.
scooping up hands.
Yeah, that's why. Like I
I
want
just
to
started
get.
scooping up hands and just adding them to the pile.
Yeah, I'll help
Yep.
as well.
I am literally just grabbing wood chopping logs of body parts off.
As you guys are doing this, I would say the group that just confirmed they were physically touching this.
Yep.
Give me just a very brief Constitution saving throw, just to see.
23.
Okay.
22.
We're in hazmat
Jesus.
suits everywhere.
Suck. If you were doing it as well,
What
yeah.
kind of save was it?
Constitution.
19.
Okay.
Just overhand.
You put it in
literally
here. You make
splitting-
sure to
splitting logs.
keep away from the seeping wounds of this. Make sure none of it makes contact with your skin. And if anything, you guys hold your breath as well. Even it's putrid. This whatever processes of attacking the flesh is happening very quickly. And so you begin putting them into piles, setting them aflame, and just this horrid,
It's gonna smell bad in here, folks.
this horrid scent which is upsetting to some of you because it's still not quite as bad as Fauna.
We're
It's
used
just
to it.
barely not quite as bad.
Honestly, we're just like, man, this is just we're back at the office, gang.
Just nose blind to
so-
Promise at this point.
To that extent, if the group is working together, we managed to chop up the majority of this and burn it. to the point where I mean, how could it come back from this?
It's gonna.
There's
come back
nothing.
from this.
There's nothing like resembling real muscle. Zerus, be nice.
We probably shouldn't be breathing this either.
Yeah, breathing and worse. You guys definitely should not be in here.
All right. Well, I'm going to maybe take a couple of rounds around, see if we can find some survivors that were hiding out. If I was here, I would hide. Amba's going to teleport himself down to one of the lower floors and start looking around.
Cool. Where it busted in, do we have like a high vantage point from up here?
You don't know where it came in from. I mean, you can investigate to see if it.
I was like, I would like on this level. Is there a spot that's like open where like I can like? Can I get a high vantage point of the area? Is it like where I know we're
You're on
elevated?
the very highest mezzanine.
Yeah,
you
I
look over and see.
Yeah,
everything.
I want to peek out of like the equivalent of the cityscape and just do a glance.
Okay.
What do my cat eyes see?
Okay, you're dark vision, right?
Yep.
So yeah, give me a perception.
Okay.
Because like it's just these LEDs lining the walls of this.
That is a 23.
Nice. Okay.
Good job, Louis.
As you scan about here, you're looking and seeing if there's any more movement, any zombies that have popped up out of nowhere, just wandering. And you make a glimpse near the bottom. It's on the opposite end of the mezzanine that Amba's on. He's investigating one of these rooms, but you do see a figure poke its head out of the doorway and look back and forth and spot Amba and go back in.
Okay, two very important questions. Looks like it's got enough wits about it that it's not like a mindless zombie.
With the 22, I could tell you, like, it was using cognition to observe
Okay,
the area,
good.
Spotted something it didn't like, and then went back in.
My second thing is there any way from this distance I can tell any discerning details? Mainly, is there room for this to go, that should be a friendly, that should be a not friendly?
From the top floor to the bottom
And
floor...
I have nothing to make my sight or anything.
From the top floor all the way to the bottom floor, and even with dark vision, which extends a ways, but would probably falter off after a few meters. I mean, the character had hair. I can't tell you much more.
That's fair. I'm gonna just holler, like, someone got a quick way to holler at Amba?
Got a message.
Bet. Can you tell him he's got a company down there?
Oh, but you got company down there.
And you see, looking from the top, just...
The door.
I will then relay to Ember, like, I will give him military...
Like he's pointing at all the doors in the round.
Military level
Okay,
coordinates
okay,
of just like he's at this bearing, poked head out,
Walk this way.
and then
go to your
tell
left.
Ember like relay,
that
here's
way.
where it is.
Yeah.
Play a little game of telephone so Amba knows where I saw someone poke their head out.
I guess I'll try to make it down there pretty fast so I can like make sure that Amba doesn't do something.
Keep the door up and we'll fireball from here.
Oh my god.
If during this whole affair you want to be starting doing this, you'd probably be getting close to him around the point they messaged him, I'd say.
Okay.
If you're just dashing straight there, it's about 7
I'll
or 8
just catch
floors
up to him.
down.
Just gonna ask him,
Can I just jump down?
how high are we up here?
If you want acrobatics, sure.
How high are we
I mean,
up?
sure. Why not?
You can tell maybe each floor off the mezzanine goes down maybe about 10, 15 feet. So with there being like 7 layers to
And
this.
it's like a solid like pillar that runs through like a basically stanchion pillar.
There's no pillar in the middle. It's just a hollowed out kind of
like
drill
basically as you
formation.
drop down, is there like a solid wall that you could ride all the way down to?
Yeah.
Cool bet.
To the next floor, at least,
because I
yeah.
have a climbing speed, I'm just gonna literally climb over the edge and quickly, basically cat rappel down to the bottom floor where he is.
If you got the climbing speed,
I have
you're
climb
using
speed.
that, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I got a 19 on my acrobatics check.
Just gonna hop over and do very catness. Most cat thing you've ever seen of just quickly bounding
this
down.
is your thing.
Yeah.
Sure, you're able to scale
Flew
down.
down.
at least.
I could have just dimension door down.
Alma looks over and is like, do you
let
want me
him
to
do
teleport one of you down here?
You say that, just all of a sudden Becca and I are just right there. What's up?
Hello.
No.
Never mind, they're here.
Yeah, we're good.
Never
If
mind.
you want to get the rest of them, you can. We just got a quick ways to
Who
come
am I
back.
teleporting?
Okay, we'll leave them upstairs. Fine.
Keep an
Where's
eye out
this-
up here.
What am I looking for?
And I will like direct us where I saw and be like, there. I could not see much. They poked their head out. They clocked you. They butt back in.
Okay.
Enough cognitive function. Not a zombie, but I got nothing else outside of that.
The threesome here supposedly approaches the door. How are we?
Supposedly.
Well,
Are there
So-
more than?
no, we're getting to the door here. I'm not saying anyone's opened it
Yeah.
yet. How do you guys want to approach the situation?
I don't want to intrude. You two have a particular look about you that seems to spook a lot of individuals. As you do that, I'm just gonna like gently try and nudge Beckett back and like present myself as the front, just so I know what the person is here. Gray coats. Whether you acquiesce to that's up to you. Like I was like, okay,
Sure, why not?
okay. I'll let him not, but I'm like, just
Good.
give
Let the enemies greet them. All right.
that's why I'm not having you greet them. I'm greeting them.
Come
You
on
stay
up.
back.
I
That's the
didn't hear
point. Okay, no, you're good. No, that's the point. I don't want you to greet them because you are the enemies.
Fire away.
You're good. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyone home? Sorry, there's been a lot of crazy shit going on, so I can't imagine you're probably in as good of a relaxed state as I am at this moment in time.
As a silence rings out, give me a persuasion check.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay.
It's one of my best skills. Persuasion, intimidation. I have to design charismatic characters.
Mine would have been a 28.
Of course it would.
There is a pause.
I have better intimidation than you, I do. Yeah, my intimidation's expertise.
Who is it?
Name's Chismar. I don't know if you heard the ruckus upstairs, but
Yeah, I heard.
it was taken care of now.
That's good.
Sorry about the smell. I can't really fix that, but it needed to be burned to get rid of.
That's fine. You don't have any bandages, do you?
Gonna kind of just glance to Amba and Becca real quick, like, do you have bandages on you? Either one of you?
I can heal him with a healing word.
I've got some spare clothes I can wrap around him.
I can make it.
We can give you some makeshift bandages, or I mean, if I never want to impose. I know this can sometimes be a touchy subject. We have some special abilities with which to heal if need be.
Whatever works. Please.
If you would open the door, we can come in and give you an assistance. Chismar, I want to be very clear as this happens, is so much on guard. He is totally ready for this to be a front and have to fight.
The door swings open here, and this figure in a tattered LOA uniform walks forward here. You'll notice this kind of dirty blonde hair. It's kind of like a Finn Wilder-esque, but a little more disheveled. This kind of bland face features. The majority of this side of his uniform is stained red, which is a given because his arm is gone.
Oh. Well, that's
as he lumbers outwards here, and just kind of has ragged breaths.
My eyes get really wide, and I look over at Chismar, just like,
Alma's gonna act right away and do a healing word on him.
Thank you.
I like try to lean in and say this quietly, but like, does this mean he's fucked?
I'm about to discern that, because if so, we might have to make a very difficult choice. First, we need to figure out how he lost that arm.
Okay, give him a meager 9 hit points back to him.
It's gonna. Chismar's gonna kind of put a hand out to see if he can stabilize him a little bit.
And he kind of collapses into you here.
Okay. What? See, you were missing an appendage there. What happened? I literally attempted to see if you could make him chuckle a little bit the way he does it. What happened, my friend?
I was reaching in the dark, and I was reaching for my friend. I grabbed his hand. I thought it was his hand, and everything went black. I woke up like this.
Chismar wants to glance at the wound while basically holding him. Would I be able to make a logical discernment that one of these zombie monstrosities probably ripped an arm?
Make a medicine check here.
I got a 13 to insight to see if like what he's saying.
A 13?
Yeah, see if he's lying about how he got the injury.
The character seems to kind of out of it to
Almost too hurt to lie.
to formulate any sort of like plan in that resort.
8 on medicine.
An 8. There's just too much blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of let him like, you say something like, the nature of your attack, or can you? It's very important. Can you just describe us anything to try and tell us what happened?
was just. I thought it was my friend, but I grabbed his hand and it was just ice cold.
Ooh.
And I just felt something. A pull near my shoulder, and I went back. I blacked out.
Looking at this wound here again, I know I'm so in
I
the
mean, if
dark
you want
here.
to check it in, you do it at disadvantage.
I will tell you, I'm really trying to be like, does this man's arm get ripped off or did it get bitten off? Because that will tell me a lot. Come on, baby.
I was gonna say, can I do any sort of check to see if like
I'm so lost here.
maybe like a check on him or like what I know, the little bit I do know to know like, is this like a ticking time bomb
Yeah.
that we're dealing
Yeah,
with?
you guys are frequenters of this area here.
If he
I'll
was
let you give a
zombified,
nature check.
Nature. Okay.
if he was, I said, I'm so focused on just holding this man upright, not see me like an ass.
God, Jesus
We're so
Christ.
fucked.
That was a natural one.
It's
We have no
the
idea.
scene before you here is just. It's happening very fast. There's a lot of blood, and it's just. There's too much chaos in the wound. Just how it was separated here. It's like a Lego tower that was built up and hit with a baseball bat.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just jagged in every direction.
Okay. So we're kind of holding him like, your name, son.
Diego.
Diego. Was that? I'm just gonna go like, excuse me for a minute, Diego. Hold him in arm's length. Wasn't a Diego somebody else?
Yep.
Okay. Diego. My friend. Who else was all with you? I know you said you were looking for one of your friends. How many were all with you?
Me, Citadel, Copper, and a few of the others were hiding out here. I was tending to some wounds, trying to see if I could make a potion.
Your wounds. You were previously injured before this.
Citadel got attacked by something. His shoulder was crushed.
Oh yes. Okay.
I thought I could whip something up. Alchemy is what I do.
And was Citadel the one you were looking for when your own arm got?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought he was just in front of me. We were running through the dark.
And then did you just run and end up here and hold yourself up?
I don't remember. I woke up on the floor somewhere and I crawled here.
Can I?
And you can see, like, at least from a little attempt of healing here, the blood has slowed down proficiently. But it's still like a horrid wound.
Can I like sneak behind him, like hoping that he's so focused on this that like I can just like casually get behind him, and then like as stealthily as I can like pull out my rapier and just hold it at the back of his neck and just like keep eyes on Chismar and just
Nope,
wait
fair.
till like the like head nod of like.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Chisholm, at the same time, I want you to give me one more perception check as you just keeping tabs on his physical wellness.
23.
23?
There it is, baby. 23.
As
perception.
talking with you, he is fully.
Okay.
Well, he has barely any cognizance left. He's talking entirely to Chisholm.
Okay.
You're able to take advantage of that, wander around. You see, you guys make this knowing look. You make sure not to break eye contact,
Yeah.
but you see your periphery that Trader
Beckett
does
does.
his thing.
Okay.
And you're having this conversation with him.
Mhm.
He's talking to you. And it's sad because as he's talking and he's scared and a tear rolls down his face, the tear is jet black.
He's going to turn.
He's gonna
We're
be-
past that point of no return. I can discern off that.
There's his bodily fluids are infected. There's no reason why it
Yeah.
would be black if not.
Okay. Chismar's just gonna take a beat because he doesn't. This is one of those ones he's like, I don't like this. But he just knows what the right call is. What the right call for us is. I'm just gonna look to Beckett and just kind of as like okay, just like you're gonna look like.
Okay, and that I'll just like just
What?
thrust through the neck, basically.
Roll to hit.
I believe in you.
There's
You do
not
sneak
a way
attack.
to possibly save him. I feel like we
There's
tried
none at this
that.
point.
Natural 20.
I thought we tried that the last one. So we were activated.
You're right. How dare we use 5 points of lay on hands to cure disease? But it's anyway. Just and it's
Not taking that risk.
It's
Just
all-
he's
it's all
fading in and
disease.
unconscious, but it doesn't matter. It's just quick.
Yeah.
And he falls.
Just as painless as possible. Just like He's been suffering. I'm
And
just.
sadly, now it's just another body to dispose of.
Got anything to light him while we're down here?
Um,
I'll take
I
him
can
back.
teleport them into the river, but honestly, I feel like a part of that is why these things have happened.
No, it definitely is. Can you safely teleport him back upstairs? We'll throw him on the fire pile we already made.
I can.
With that, I'll manually climb my way back upstairs.
Same.
He stores them for a moment.
I feel like we almost just like walk up in silence, just like that really sucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Teleporting up, Amba appears, and there's the body next to him. There's like one more.
Church unceremoniously walks over, grabs it, and just fucking chucks it on the puddle.
We're just gonna not looking, but understand that we're just gonna found Diego.
The very few people that do know were there at the earliest stage of this campaign and see the changeling that has been murdered upon them. I mean, you guys didn't have an amazing relationship, but they weren't against you. At least not in the end. It's a character that made the choice to change sides for the better and ended up with a bad hand.
In theory.
As you finish,
I don't think there is a better side. Everybody
It
sucks.
all sucks and it's all bullshit.
Everybody sucks except for us.
there's a
Every
beat.
side ever.
You guys spend a little bit of
That's
time
what
here
it
making
is.
sure none of the other rooms are occupied. Everything's taken care of. And it comes to the conclusion, as you all reconvene together, that there are no more survivors.
Okay.
However, as this amount of time has passed, there's commotion coming from the top floor, someone entering in from the area. You'd be able to greet them. It's a series of Rasa Delo members. More specifically, Jormungand.
Doing good!
With
I don't greet him that happily. I'm so sad right now.
with several other mercenaries following behind, and they're kind of looking at the walls around. There's just all these scratch marks cross-etched into it, and it's just a very confusing sight. And they look around and they meet up with you, kind of surprised at first, not expecting to immediately run into a party.
Just we're just gonna let your Jormungand go. They didn't burn him.
You're really all gone.
Yep. From what I can tell.
Could have gotten here sooner. Could have gotten here sooner.
Yeah, well. It's and buzz for candy and nuts, but all of a Merry Christmas.
Oh, we spent too long. We spent too long in the other states. If we hadn't picked up the witch woman, we could have gotten here sooner.
He's gonna be busy for a while.
Not 4 days.
Dogma is not going to be happy with this.
He can be as unhappy as he wants to be. It doesn't change the situation.
You're not wrong, but these were our people. We had protocol. We knew what to do in situations when bodies were exposed. What were they thinking?
I mean,
It's just a lesion.
yeah, it was. I'm just gonna toss that out there. Your people may have known what the hell to do. The Legion moved in, they didn't know what the fuck to do.
And he just
And as
kinda-
far as I can tell, they made a mass of bodies, they didn't know to fucking clean it up. The mess cleaned itself up.
And as this tall, dark figure rubs his eyes here, just kind of soaking in the loss of one of their outposts of civilization, just kind of gives a cold look at many members here, just like, this is the world we've all helped create, kind of looks like, remember this.
This is war.
Do you have any more business here?
Just need to get across the river.
The generals outside are gone. They will not be found. This is the safest entrance past, but Rosa de Lo cannot travel through it. We'll make a decision. The cruise ship can cross the river the hard way underground. Jeopardize many of us, or we can send you on your way through here. Dogma needs an answer soon.
Is there a clear way to get through?
We can send you with as many supplies as possible. Equipment. to make us a boat. You can stay afloat. All of your rations, of course. If we need to spare a mercenary or two, we can see what we can do. But other than that, the river is the safest way. And even that's saying something.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't want to risk more lives to get us across. If you have a way that we can get across that doesn't risk your entire civilization.
Dogma makes big risks all the time, but it will take some convincing if that is the route you want to do. It is your choice. This is your plan.
Give me a boat we can get across.
Is that you making the executive decision?
That's Chismar putting forth his opinion.
On the
Chismar will not make an executive decision on this one without anyone else chiming in.
And as you say this out
But
loud,
that's him making a call.
and as you say this out loud, you kind of cough on some phlegm that built up in your throat, and you just the sound dampens
Not the
around.
fucking time. But if we could set out in the morning, that would be best.
You sketchy motherfucker.
The build-up ceases.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off.
As soon as possible.
Give us the evening to confer as a group, make our decision. I will not. This is not a decision that I personally would try and overrule the others. So, if you give us the night, we'll make a call. We'll inform you of our decision in the morning. If we so choose to leave on our own accord, we could be out of your hair by the afternoon. I know you want to get moving sooner, but I feel like that is the fairest and safest agreement we can make.
The figure looks over at Churchill.
What do you say? Is this plan of theirs sound?
I think at least wait until the morning isn't a bad idea. I'm not exactly sure what they want out of the capital, but yeah, I think the river's probably best.
You all will break this news to Dogma, not me.
Sure. Follow me. And with that, you guys descend back outside the bed, through the black sand of Bororosa, and once again, into the arms of Rasa below. We'll end there.
Bet. I'll ask one level of administrative bullshit. Is there any chance in the period of finishing the burning and then drum and gun coming up and us getting on the ship?
Because there was a large.
Has there been enough time that maybe we've had an hour for a short rest?
This would have been over 30 minutes to an hour, just like from once the bodies, once the creature died to clearing everything out. I'll give you a short rest.
Thank you.
If you're not getting a short rest here, you're getting a short rest on the boat. So.
I say, as a warlock, I love short rests.
Get your spells back, baby.
I get my spells, my exploits, curse back. I feel like those are gonna be needed.
I'm gonna let Kyle handle how much hit points he wants to get back.
Okay.
Just because, like, I am willing to use every single one of my hit dice to get back up.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if
He got damaged pretty hard, didn't he, during that?
Yeah.
I got whacked.
I mean, not as bad as I thought, because after he got hit, I realized that I didn't give him the temporary hit points.
So he got a little back after that.
Alright, let me.
Never seen an orc's relentless endurance be
Oh,
so fucking useful.
Where's my metal d6?
Well, I mean, we probably could have healed him, but it was still badass in the moment.